Hello everyone, and welcome to Ready Steady Crit's Dragon Heist, Episode 3, Finding a Floon. Now, when we last left off, the group had successfully followed the trail of clues that led them to a Xanathar warehouse off Candle Lane. After a brief encounter with members of the Xanathar Guild, who attack the party after lying in ambush, and before fleeing, one member of it getting away, the party had a brief run-in with the City Watch, which resulted in two members of the party actually getting apprehended. Luckily, however, because they had found Raynar Neverember, and between him and Gabriella and Logan, they were able to persuade the guards to let their friends walk away from this encounter as opposed to going to a stocks or prison. Reminded to keep the blood off the streets, the party returned to the yawning portal, injured and bloodied, and took a rest, hoping to search out their next trail of clues that they had been left from the getaway Kenku, and perhaps even the abductors of Floon.
Cool question.
Yes.
Do temporary hit points last after a long rest or no?
No, so once you take a long or short rest, it's a long or short rest, coming to the top of my head, they go away.
Oh, yep, just checking. I'm gonna remove those.
Gut serves, it's a long rest, but yeah.
Yeah, we took a long rest anyway.
Yeah, so they go in a long rest. Is a note. Alright. So, you guys are currently in the yawning portal. You probably come downstairs, you all have your own rooms and beds and things the like. But yeah, you are able to, it's not as, busy as this image probably suggests, but it's still fairly busy in here for the early hours of the morning. Probably people who are staying in the tavern themselves. Yeah, I guess what would you guys like to do?
I think we are biting more than we can chew here, my friends. I don't know. This Xanathar and this Xantarim, and this boy missing.
On the other hand, if he is tied to the cache of dragons, I'm sure it would be well worth your time to make such an investment, would it not?
Exactly. But you can't spend the coin if you're dead, my friend. So I don't know.
I mean,
of course,
you can't spend any when you're alive if you don't have any.
Who said I don't have money? I've got loads of cash.
Is that why you were
not-
so desperate
not-
to get paid
not-
up front?
But not here with me at this moment. Huh?
I presume it went all into the coat and the goatee trim.
This is very expensive, by the way. Yes, it's very expensive. But
Very
yes, I have
expensive
much.
goatee.
I have a lot of coin back home, but I don't have with me.
Oh, I'm sure.
And where is home for you? Because you're not from around here. I can tell from the accent.
My home is at a very popular mining town up north called the Mirabar. We're famous for precious stones, and my family, my foster father, which is also my grandfather, is part of the Council of Sparkling Stones, which is a very important council. We decide the price of stones. It's pretty much, I'd say, some sort of a trade market, perhaps. And my grandfather is the most powerful one. Yes, he is.
I wonder how a grandson of such a highly esteemed lord ended up in Waterdeep killing Xanatharians. But anyhow.
It's by choice, my friend. By choice. We all make choices in life, and this was one of mine. I decided to look on my own path.
It's fine. Some people look better in the shadows, less light. I totally understand. Not everybody is made out to be in front of so many people. And friends with so many. Apart from in the dock ward.
I mean, if my friend here was in where I was from, he'd definitely stick out. There's not a lot of unique people in my place. A lot of halflings, though.
Well, back to our contract. One way or another, we did agree to find this Floon, and it would be kind of, how to put it, improper to go back on our word once we gave it.
We agreed to try. I think we
Yes.
can all agree that we've tried. Some of us almost with our lives or our freedom.
Raynar probably at this point comes down from his room after being a bit more cleaned up. The grime kind of rubbed off his face. Probably the kind of stubble he was beginning to acquire. Nice, not quite cleanly shaven, but a bit more tidy. And he kind of like will pull up a chair and sit next to you. And just go, well, are we still gonna go looking for this guy or what?
That's
Of course, we'll still try, although I'm not relishing the idea of going down in the sewers.
Oh, that reminds me, we did agree to go buy some more practical clothing.
Yes, we did. Something to cover up, what I'm wearing. I'm not going to be switching out of it.
No, some simple cloak just to cover your noble garments.
I was talking to a patron in the bar this morning,
Oh no.
and he tells me that these things called overalls exist. Now, that sounds like the kind of thing that would cover over all of my clothes. So why don't we go for overalls?
Oh, overalls? Oh, I have some of those. He like kind of pulls out his backpack, just like these things. They're handy dandy when I'm making things.
Exactly like that, but to fit a normal person. Yes.
Normal, he says. Anyway,
You-
Well,
you trying to
normal size at least.
was
Apart from
gonna say-
where it counts. Ah, ha, ha.
I think just a simple cloak would do, but up to you, I guess.
A
be
cloak
honest-
will not keep my ankles free from mud and shit and all the rest of it.
Well, you can just walk
Alligators,
barefoot
I
then.
don't fucking know.
Anyhow, we are losing precious time here. On the other hand, we are just
I'm eating
about
my
to go buy
oatmeal.
cloaks.
We're fine. We're multitasking.
Fucking hell.
Radar, would you like some oatmeal?
Anyway, I agree here with this is a strawberry blonde fella here. Figure to get some kind of clothes because I also don't want to get my fine attire is covered in shit.
I'm just gonna whisper to Sullivan. His name's Logan or Logan, Logar. One of those. It's not
No,
me.
no. He
Blonde
was
fella.
meaning the strawberry blonde gentleman, because that's his hair color, right?
Yeah,
Strawberry.
Raynar has strawberry blonde hair, yeah.
Yeah, no, he means radar. No, we're ginger, we're redheads. That's fine. It's the superior hair color. Aren't I right? And he'll kind of lean
Okay,
down.
my friend, just make sure when in the sewers you don't get mixed up with the rest of the shit in there, and we can't find you because pretty much look exactly the same, but with red hair.
Oh, you want to talk, but your shit is in the inside. Anyhow, let's go.
It's a miracle
But-
you saved me, because the amount of bickering between all of you, it's...
Yes, it's
surprising you get
rather
anything done.
astounding, is it
How
not?
long have you been in an adventuring group?
Like,
Too
she
long.
checks her watch.
12
hours.
Too long. That's the time.
Yes, the people who employed us seemed to.
Regret
I
the
don't know.
decision.
It was almost like we had a practical interview without even knowing it. After basically the barman killed a troll, and we got bitten
Yes.
a lot, and
The
that
barman.
was about it.
Yes, yeah.
We didn't die basically.
We killed the troll. We helped. And we was not involved in the fight before. Oh.
Oh well, the bard killed the thug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've got a fear of bards now. I've just said anybody with a musical instrument in their hands, I'm running the fucking other way. And I'm friends with a lot of bards, but not anymore.
Yeah. You be careful of those bards. You can't trust him.
Anyhow, I think we should get on our way if we want to do anything at all today.
Let's go shopping for some overalls and then go down into the sewers. He's kind of lowers his voice at that so that nobody else overhears.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go. I'm guessing we get food with the inn, right? It is included the price of the room.
Yes, so it's included the price of the room. It was bed and breakfast.
Yay.
So you all have your day's worth of rations in the form of a good hearty breakfast, whether it be oatmeal or some fried grub that Dernan has thrown on, and Bonnie's kind of like planced around. We just lost Gabriella, I think. And
Back.
she's back.
Yeah, I just reconnected to my desktop app with my settings normal.
Oh,
Picking off.
or not?
It's all kicking off.
Gotta love
Right.
Discord.
Got to love Discord indeed.
No,
So-
never mind. Now I connected to my desktop app. Sorry.
That's fine.
Right then, let's finish our breakfast and make a move to get some overalls.
Of course, perfect. So, I mean, like, if you're just thinking about going, like, clothes shopping, there...
Just some pretty basic one there.
I mean, I think Logan, because you and Gabriella are the only two real locals here, so you guys would be more familiar with where you could go shopping for clothes and such.
To be fair, Logan probably not, because he wouldn't get his own clothes bought.
True,
Yeah,
but you would at
clothes.
least know where your clothing is from.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's fair.
You would know there's a place called Mirioff's Fine Silks. It's kind of just if you kind of went down Rainrun Street onto Snail Street, it would you'd think it's somewhere near the Virgin Square. So kind of just northeast of you, a short while, not too far for you to consider going to.
Just quick one. Just had a
Yeah,
message in chat.
he'd suggest that then.
Yeah, Gabriel would back it up. Yeah, I think somewhere near Virgin Square is a tailor shop that I used to frequent. I'm not sure if it's still in business. It was a bit a while back, but perhaps.
Well, we were just having a conversation. Sorry, Hannah. Is it alright if I was tinkering for a tool? I want to create a one of the magical tinkering tools which records whenever tapped by a creature, the object emits a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
you can do that. It's the little the little recording device. You can certainly do one of those.
I'm gonna tug on I'm gonna I'm gonna tug on Sullivan. Sullivan,
Yes.
you know like you do your big performance. Please do it now, and talk into this.
Performance. I don't do performances.
Announce your name like you did in a bar.
Oh. Okay. And I grab it. Was it it's like a little horn thing?
It's like a little like sphere, I guess you could say.
Okay. And what do I do with this?
Just say whatever you like to say. I'm Sullivan. Bah, 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 you know.
I am the great Sullivan Tulbask from Mirabar.
I've come to get you. I don't know, something like that.
I'm watching from the shadows, my friends. Watching from the shadows.
Great.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
And I think it will stop with now you see. As long as
Just cuts off.
yeah. As long as
Look, anyway, now that you just stopped fiddling with each other, why don't we go shopping for some silk overalls, and then go diving?
Are you sure you want to buy silk overalls to a trip to the sewers? Are you certain?
What do you propose I wear exactly?
Gabriella, you would know, kind of down just on the other side of the Way of the Dragon from Zastro Street, which is where the access to the sewer grate was you found before, on Slop Street in the Southern Ward, there's a clothing shop called Patreon's Clothiers. They're a little bit more practical than Meros Fine Silks that Logan would be familiar with.
I think I know a better shop we could frequent. It's also pretty near where we're heading anyway. So just follow me, I'll bring you right there. And I think I'll be sure that you'll love the clothing there. It's right your style. Definitely.
Somewhere even better. Well,
Mhm.
of course. Perhaps I
indeed.
could
Just
put my family onto a good thing, if it's so good. Come on, let's go.
yes, maybe you could sponsor them or something, I don't know.
I don't think we do that. I think we just buy a lot of shit from places. You know. They should be happy to get our custom. You know what? It's fine. Show me there, and let's get some
Alright,
silk
full on.
overalls from there instead.
Yeah, and she started walking.
Perfect. So you guys set off. It's probably around like just after 8 in the morning. You probably got a fairly early start, but by the time a few of you guys all drunk and like got your food in or washed or anything like that, bathed. Probably around 8 o'clock before you set off proper. And you kind of make your way down, cutting across the trade road briefly and following the way of the dragon down before winding into the actual Southern Wood itself towards Slop Street itself. Coming down Slop Street, there is the most standoutish thing about, I think, Slop Street in general is the fact that there is this large complex that kind of dominates just slightly west of Slop Street, kind of in between it and the main road. It is this like large towering structure, which I think they're like two dilapidated towers, and they're they were once occupied by like a wizard, and there's still some magic left over from it, so people tend to avoid it. But yeah, they're pretty run down, and like it's advised, if not for the magic, just they're not really structurally sound either, and people tend to stay away from like roof slates that fall into the street below and stuff. But they're kind of out the back of Slop Street itself.
Just be careful around those towers. They're rather a hazard per se. Oh, and I think that's a shop over there, as she would start just looking around.
And you point out Patreon Clothiers. You see this little one-story shop, and even from the front you can see there's a very plain kind of like front bay window that kind of juts out into the street, and a small door to station that, which kind of is closed to keep the heat in, even on this early spring morning. You kind of see in the window itself there's a few mannequins. Looks like one of them is actually in the middle of being dressed. But they kind of wear more practical adventuring clothes and stuff like that. It looks like a lot of cottons and heavy felted wool, as opposed to fine silks and such. Very nice selection of cloaks and things, though. There is, like, although it is a bit more ready to rough and rumble, there's definitely some fine taste there.
Alright, we're here then. Let's see what they have to offer.
Oh, well, this place certainly does look the rough among the diamonds, doesn't it? Listen. Excuse me. He'll kind of click his fingers. But, I'm looking for some silk overalls, please.
Yes.
And he'll just kind of stand with his arms out and legs apart, ready to be measured.
Perfect. You kind of like click towards a gentleman who is standing probably in the back end of the shop. This one-story shop is a little split floor in the back, which rises 3 steps up to changing rooms and mirrored rooms for trying on, new bits and bobs. And the owner of the establishment, or at least the person working at the minute, is this thin, gaunt man of impeccable dress. He kind of has like this like really sunken in features, like pale skin, and like slicked back, like salt and peppered hair. And he just turns around and he's like, "Of course, yes, silk overalls would be something I would need a few days to custom make for someone of your stature, sir." And he will go over, he like unrolls a like measuring tape, and he'll begin taking passive measurements for you. And it's very much like, the measurements he takes, they're a little bit weird, Logan. He does things that he measures like the bottom of you. Instead of like measuring inside your leg, he'll measure from like your foot all the way to like your shoulder. And like, like more like a cape maybe. Like you're not really sure what and as he's doing it, he's just like muttering to himself.
Did you say 2 days? It's a long time.
Interesting.
For silk, yes indeed. But I have some pre-made overalls and things, but they will be made out of denim.
Oh, I'm sure that will do. Want it, Logan?
I'm sorry, what is denim?
It is even fancier than silk. It's a rare material. It's extremely
yes.
prestigious, isn't it, Sullivan?
100%, my friend. Has nothing more prestigious than denim. If you wear denim to a very fancy restaurant or to a first date, girls.
I'm sure it's worn by people. Sorry.
Can I insight this? Like, from where like Bosco knows he wears denim, like if he's insulting it or not.
Sure. And even Patreon would probably explain. He'd be like, "Well, denim it's cotton fiber spun into yarn, which is then dyed, normally a nice blue or a variety of colors, and then it's woven very, very tightly, and it gives quite a strong material." Your friend there is wearing some.
That's. Oh, okay. I thought that was just kind of scraps of. Okay, never mind. How is it against water, specifically urine?
Oh, it soaks up water quite badly. If that's what you're intending. Denim is
Okay,
notorious for.
that's probably
absorbing.
a minus then. What about raw sewage?
I might have some kind of maybe vinyl or
There's more to this list. I don't know if you want to.
So the question very much is:
Sure.
Is this? If you've got anything that's waterproof, please.
Long story short, we're venturing into sewers and we need some appropriate clothing for the occasion.
Do you fucking mind? I do not need my face and my name. I've not mentioned it yet, but I probably will. Being associated with the fucking sewers.
I have some rubber boots, which might
Rubber?
suffice.
Oh,
Yes, so
goodness.
it's waterproof.
Okay, and urine proof as well, I suppose.
Well, yes, it won't seep through. It'll wash off clean. It won't take any smells. If you'd like clothing as well, like I have some fisherman's waders, which might be able to assist in the matter.
Now, I know what a fisherman is, and you've already lost me. But, you know what? Fuck it. I'm game for a new thing. This seems like a nice place. Go fetch me those fisherman's raiders things. Yes, let's have a look.
All right.
What was this store called again? Sorry.
So this is Patrian's Clothiers, and it's on Slop Street in the Southern Ward.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and he will go in the back, and he comes up with several sets of varying sizes of, he come a few like effectively welly boots, like rubber welly boots, and also a few like just denim, like jeans, like overalls and things like that. But also these like quite dark navy, like a dark navy, and then like a dark pine green colored, like dyed like tanned leather. Which are like fisherman's waders, so it's like the boot into like the trouser, into like the over the shoulder straps, and it kind of like stops just around your chest, just where you're.
Is that like a waterproof?
Yeah, they're like they're literally. If you've ever seen a fisherman like going out into a lake or river,
Okay.
it's like the ones that go right up to like your mid chest.
Okay.
Logan's gonna turn around to Gabriella and be like, "You know what? You fucking had me this time. I'm going to get you for this, you fucker."
So you have something maybe to wrap around his head, maybe something suffocating, so he can just, perhaps
Honestly,
make a good deed into the world and he can suffocate himself with it. Because I
Well, I
can't
do
do
have
this,
some
man.
Don't
clothes
worry,
pegs.
don't
If you're
worry, I
going
know-
into the sewer, you might need some of them. I've used them to hang up some fabric in the back.
Why not? Fucking complete the ensemble, why don't we, with a fucking clothes peg?
He gets
Yes,
4
I'll
clothes
take-
pegs in the back.
Fetch another one for me, for a spare one, for when I ram this one up his fucking... Anyway, the waders, yes. Let's go for the boots as well, because you can never be too careful around urine. A couple of clothes pegs for me, 1 clothes peg for everyone else. Anyone else getting anything? I'm not picking this up, I'm just saying, is anyone else
I'm gonna get some boots, some of that overall.
Clothes
I'm
pegs are
also-
1 copper each. The boots
Maybe some gloves as well.
Cool. The boots are 2 silver each. For a pair of boots in your size. That's for everybody. It's generic. Make it easy. And if you want the full like fisherman's waders, they're probably only about 1 silver.
Is it even mine? Is mine even cost 2 silver? Being
Your
half
probably
the
costs 1
size?
silver, being half the
Maybe
size.
I'll get something
That's the
to
fabric.
wrap maybe around my face because I'm guessing this smell is not going to be very nice down there.
So what is it? 2 silver overall for me for everything, or was it 3 silver?
So
Yeah.
clothes pegs are a copper. Let's flip it. Let's say boots for a silver, and then the overall the like fisherman's waders are 2 silver. That makes more sense. They're a bit bigger.
It's fine. So the boots are silver, the overall is silver, and then
Overall's 2 silver.
2 silver.
So 3 silver.
Clothes
three
peg
silver.
1. Yeah, and then if you want a clothes peg for your nose, it's 1, or if you want like a face mask or anything like that, easily to come by to be like a cup of copper for like it'd be like a cotton rag,
know
or
what?
like off cuttings and
Okay.
stuff.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
I'll pick up the tab for Sullivan's face covering. I want to be a part of covering his face.
Okay.
Ah, my friend, why don't you just take it all then? Just be nice, perhaps.
So it's two copper for you, Logan, then to pay for the what if it's effectively like a scrap piece of cotton, like it's like an off cutting, but it's finished nicely. It's like it probably could have been a handkerchief at some point, but you're intending it for a different purpose.
Like
Gabriel-
those DIY masks.
Yeah.
Basically, Gabrielle will just buy herself the boots and probably some of the pants as well.
Sure, that's 3 silver.
And she also, do you happen to have any finer gloves, or just one will do? Preferably white with a golden trim, something similar to that.
White with a gold trim. I don't have. I do have these lovely rabbit fur lined gloves though, and he produces them there, like these like kind of like nice, like beige color, with a fluffy white interior of like rabbit fur.
That will do. Thank you. How much are they?
For the pair, it'll be let's say 2 silver.
Wonderful. I'll take them. Thank you. And she'd buy them and put them probably somewhere safe in her bag for now.
Yeah. You know that they're both like they're not like you can't like alternate one. If you break one, you can't swap it out. I mean, you probably could, but it'd be uncomfortable to wear for a long period of time.
Yeah, just in case. She also feels bad like buying one glove from a person.
He probably wouldn't like sell you just the one anyway,
Yeah.
because you point us to him.
I'll just buy one a shoe, please. Anyway.
Find somebody who needs the other shoe.
Well, so is the overall waterproof gear? Is that what it is?
Yeah, so you just put that. You've got like waterproof gear, which is good because it'll protect things like if you have obviously it might be worth considering getting. If any of you have, important documents in bags or anything like that, it might be worth getting them, in like either waxed or, like some kind of leather, like sealable container or anything like that, or leaving them somewhere safe, because you don't want like if you fall in water, anything like a spell book is at risk of damage.
All right. Where would we be able to get things like that? Would we have like a general knowledge?
Probably this shop. He would have bags and things. Even like I imagine he probably would even literally be able to offer effectively very thin, like genuine leather bags, which are just kind of like a bit they're like the MDF of leather, so like they're not going to last super long. You're not like whole cuts, but they'll work. Effectively, it's like an inside-out leather bag, so like all the moisture will be kept on the inside. You can literally just turn them inside out.
Should probably buy one as well.
Probably just like 4 copper for like for a boot bag. It'd be like a leather boot bag. So it's like the idea is like you could put your wet wellies in it and then swap over to dry shoes and carry them.
Right.
I'll get one of those as well.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. If you ever need anything, just come on back down to Patreons.
Of course.
Oh, he's serious. No,
Yes. I'm.
Okay, ta-ra. Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Come on, let's get going. Before my hangover properly kicks in.
How heavy is this gear, Hannah?
It's let's say the boot altogether. Let's say it's like 3 pounds for
3 pounds.
boots, the overalls, and the bag.
Amazing. And then did you say we got a waterproof bag as well? Did we get one of those?
4 copper if you want one of those, and that would mean you could just put anything like that you were worried about getting wet. It would at least protect it from like splash damage, like if you fully submerged it underwater for a prolonged period of time, it would probably eventually get in. It's not like it's like a ziplock, it's like a tied leather strap bound thing.
It'd be a good idea for like stuff like torches.
Yeah, exactly.
All
You could
right.
you could put the bottom of the torch in and tie the loop around very, very tightly.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Were we ready to set up, folks?
Yes, let's go. Let's
Yes, why not?
Wonderful. Let's make haste.
Alright, so you are going to head down towards the sewer entrance from the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Perfect. That is going to take you across the Way of the Dragon, down around Fillet Lane, past the old Zoblob shop, but you can still smell that burning
Oh, yeah.
lavender incense coming from the inside. And then eventually you end up at the back alley, which you had. Actually, it wouldn't. Sorry, that's my bad. It would take you actually up the way of the dragon, and then around through probably the Street of Curtains all the way up to here. And yeah, you kind of go to the back alley. You see the bin that's been pushed over the manhole covering. The tracks now are significantly more difficult to spot. You know roughly what you're looking for, but the wind from the from the night, or even people moving things around in the daytime or the evening, have been disturbed, so they're not as obvious anymore.
All right.
I'm gonna look around and just make sure that nobody's looking, and then get into my waterproof stuff.
You go behind the bin. Are you just gonna put it? You can just put it all over your current clothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's not taking off his current clothing.
And the boots that you're wearing, effectively go into the waders themselves, so the waders actually then continue it up. Obviously, the waders don't offer any protection for your feet, in regards to if you stood on something sharp, but the boots will. They're big and tough.
I'll start changing clothes as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gabriel also.
You all kind of gear up in the street. No one seems to
As well
really
as
pay
very
any
tight.
mind to you.
Very tight as well. I think I got the wrong size.
Oh well, happens. Hopefully we won't have to wear them too long.
I mean, I just got a kid size. I'm fine.
You pay less tax as well on those.
Bosco has little Boscos have little daisies on them. Because he cook the kids ones. So they got little painted daisies.
All right.
How quaint! One of my lesser cousins have a little My Little Pegasus version, just like that.
Wait, that brand is still in fashion? I thought it went bankrupt sometime.
Oh no, it had quite a resurgence.
Oh, really?
Lately, yes.
Because
Apparently.
I remember it springing up when I was a child, but I never paid too much heed to it.
I think I heard.
I have many memories of it. If I could put all those memories in a jar.
It would be like a jam jar, smaller.
Oh, larger.
I think I've heard.
Jar for the My Little. Let's move on, shall we?
Dark place.
Before chat realizes what the fuck is up.
I think I've heard about them. They're called pronies.
No, that's a beer, Bosco. Peronis. Yes. It's a very
Oh,
fine
I
elvish
thought you were here,
lager.
Gotcha.
Yes, I've just been tagging along. Don't worry.
I look at Bosco. I kind of go lean over to him a little bit. I whisper to him.
Yeah.
If Logan there is about to die, please remind me not to save him. Please.
Okay. I mean, we probably shouldn't let him die because he's a noble.
No, please just remind me that not to save him and remember this moment.
Okay, I probably will, but I'll probably save him, though. Just to let you know.
Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
It's always sun in Waterdeep, goddammit.
Literally.
Alright, let's go then. Quick question: did we notice anything of the sewer grate last time, or not sure where we left off with the scene?
So you knew where it was, and that was pretty much it. You knew where the sewer grate was.
Cool. Do we want to have a look around before we head inside? Perhaps glean some tracks, even though it's been quite a while.
Gabriella, look at me. Do you really think I want to be anywhere in the public eye right now? Get in that fucking sewer.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'll just call some people over to have a look at you. And she'd start just...
Logan gets into the sewer.
Logan just moves the bin, lifts the manhole cover, and just climbs down. Peg on.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna make like Mario.
Wait,
Yeah.
I
is he
take this.
inside? Great, let's
I
go.
take the lead. Should we just lock him in there forever?
No, first climb in, then we can.
Why has it gone dark?
Don't worry.
Bosco will send Dante to lie down there.
Bosco was fighting like.
Thank you, Buzzy. Lifesaver as always.
No problem. I'm here to help.
I know. I'm glad you are.
So as you kind of like clamber down, you'd be the first to kind of like get a good look. The sewers obviously have no natural light, so you'll definitely the dancing lights too will see again, much like the warehouse before. A putrid stream kind of flows along the sewer tunnel, which leads in two directions. Kind of like looking around.
Oh my god, there's a turd. There's a turd down here. Get the fuck down here. Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing? The fuck are we doing down here? I'm having second thoughts already. Which is very rare for me.
Would you mind piping down? Bosco, you have pretty keen eyes. Would you mind helping me or just looking around if there's any way to see if people walked in either direction?
I could certainly investigate for you, yes.
I'll help you out.
Okay, so
My
this
eyes
is
are-
a survival check.
Oh.
I want to investigate for traps anywhere.
Yep, you could if you look around for traps, it'd be perception or investigation, try to like find traps or something like that, or
Alright.
Well,
Am I doing survival with advantage then? So getting helped.
yes, if someone's assisting you, you would do it at advantage.
the investigation for traps.
Oh yeah, look at that. Flat roll.
So Shadowclaw, a little like, checking around, looking out for any suspicious bricks or any, obvious like recently disturbed areas. Nothing stands out as trapped to you in these sewers. Bosco, as you're kind of looking around, it stinks down here. But you are able to pick up on what you believe to be some kind of track. Just make me a perception check as well.
Okay, that's fine. Totally not regretting dumping wisdom.
Perfect.
You're doing fine.
You follow the tracks, and they kind of move on down to the right, from like the way, like if you were back to the ladder, at like the corner, like where they kind of move towards, you see a tiny little symbol in yellow chalk drawn on the wall. It's like a palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference.
Can Bosco obviously take it like his finger and kind of like see if rub it, see if it like comes like onto his finger? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
if you rub it, it's chalk, so it will just come away. It feels like it will just come away.
What you got there, my friend?
Found that?
What did you find in there?
And he'll show us the symbol. He
And the
asks,
trail, you think, continues past that, like round that corner, as if that was like a marking, like to like
Well-
like a direction maybe.
That is
Raina, do you think this rings a bell? Have you seen this before?
I was only taken by the Xantarum. I've not had any dealings with the Xanathar Guild before at all.
This
Outside of
looks
the
like a good
ambush.
start then. Let's just follow. Maybe we'd like to be a bit more quiet, if we're heading into some hideout. We don't want to just, come up announcing our approach too prominently.
I mean, if we're expecting trouble, then you know what? Fuck it. He's gonna get his shield on. Right, I'll go to the front and just push them into the water. That's fine.
And I'll be like, sorry, man, not to burst your bubble, but even though I'm tiny, I'm not really quiet. And he's kind of like smacks his little bit.
I'm not too quiet either. It's worth a shot, an attempt.
I think, yes.
Well,
Also-
speak for yourself. I was quiet in the womb, and I've not been quiet since. So, fuck
Also-
it. Let's go.
Could you hold the shield up a bit higher so it just catches any debris falling, or maybe a bit lower, just so we don't get splashed too much?
No. I mean, you asked. I answered. I suppose
Fair
that's
enough. Let's go.
So, do I have a shield? I don't. I should have bought a shield.
Do I have a shield? I'm a warlock. Fuck yeah.
I should have
I'm
bought
gonna
a shield.
I think I'm gonna get my. Should I get my bow out? Or should I get my dagger? I'm gonna get my bow out just in case.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll
So-
before we carry on, obviously, I'll have a dancing light around Logan because he's at the front, and then the rest of them will be by my side.
Perfect. Do you want to just give me a little rough marching order then? So Logan is in front.
Gabrielle would be last.
Raynar will then go just after Gabriella, second
I
last.
think. Yeah. I'll probably be in the I'll be in the middle. Yeah.
I'll
You
be
have
second.
Bosco.
Cool. Alrighty. So you guys continue moving on down, and now that Bosco, you've pointed out these symbols. It's not over difficult. Now you kind of roughly know what you're looking for. Following the tracks that you've managed to find and following the symbols, you're able to sort of make your way, and they wind through tunnels, and you come to intersections, you spot the right way, you go around, you loop back, and you come to the same intersection, see there's a sign from an angle you wouldn't have seen before as you'd approach from this side, so cutting back on yourself, and it's a real fucking spaghetti nightmare trying to navigate this place. And after about an hour of following signs through the tunnels, you come to a 3-way intersection where a ladder climbs up into a stone shaft capped by a circular metal cover, and one of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on a wall nearby. And floating near that symbol is a spherical, grapefruit-sized creature with a bulging central eye and 4 stumpy eye stalks, and it bares its teeth at you. And we're going to roll initiative.
Let's go.
If you guys want to be
I know what
stealthy,
it
you
is.
can. Roll that now. That'll make a slight difference, but this thing would... It's very
I mean,
perceptive.
I'll roll
It's got quite a
stealth.
lot of eyes.
Yeah, sure, we can try and stealth.
A 5. Brilliant. I'm not aware, but I've been informed. Leading the way.
Oh, I think I stepped into something. God damn it.
So that
What?
is
What did you say?
Plus
Nothing.
0, plus 0, plus 0, plus 6. How could we tell this is going to be an mostly RP campaign?
That's like that's a 9, I think. I can be kind of rounded up to a 10, but
1 second, guys. I've got to list my door. 1 second.
alrighty. I think that's a 10 on average.
Oh god. Initiative above the... Can I add myself to initiative?
I can add you. Hang on.
Someone's doing
Uh,
it.
just for future, you should make sure you click on the token.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know I should. I just didn't notice we have them there since last session we didn't.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get better at putting them every tile. Yeah, unfortunately this thing is going to spot you, but luckily it wasn't making any effort to be stealthy either, so that's fine.
What? Why? Won't it? Why does it?
Oh, I fucking hate this thing, bro.
Why does it zero out my initiative? There we go.
18. Let's get its stat block up here. So it has... Oh, that's a good initiative for the gazer.
I hate gazers, bro. I hate gazers, bro.
I don't know what they are.
Gaze!
Yeah.
Gazers.
Trainer. Alrighty. So, top of the round as we kind of come to this junction. I'm just going to theater mind, this is no battle map for this very brief encounter. There is this gazer here, kind of like floating. At this point, after you kind of come around this, like into this cross section, it's probably about, let's say, do I want to just roll for it?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Is it in darkness? Or like dim lights?
It would be in darkness, so Sullivan, you would be able to see it because the it has dark vision, so that's probably why people will spot you. It's about just on the edge of your dark vision. It's about 60 foot away, Sullivan, as you're able to spot it and point it out to the party. But it's very obvious that it's already spotted Logan by the time you catch eyes of it. You're able to point it out to Bosco, but Bosco can't see it at the minute. But you can it's down that way straight, like where I'm pointing 60 foot. It's there, so he's aware something's going on.
Okay, I will then shuffle 25 feet forward, then use my bonus action to command my dancing lights to be in 10 feet of each other. They can move 60 feet, so would it be enough to see them?
Yeah, you could definitely you could easily fly that right up, so the dim light washes over.
And then for my action, I'm gonna as much as the crossbow is better, but this is more suited to him. He's gonna get out his sling and get rock and aim for one of the
Oh.
eyes.
The mighty
Go for it,
sling.
make an attack.
The sling of
That'll
death.
hit. Roll your damage.
Ding!
6 bludgeoning damage. You bonk this thing like right in the central eye, and it like squints and goes like. "Ah."
And then he's gonna wiggle, and then end.
Perfect.
Exactly.
This thing is going to stay back 60 foot, so it is going to only have Bosco and Logan within its range, so it's going to shoot 2 eye beams at you guys, 2 eye rays.
Oh, fuck.
And
You'd think I'd learn, but I've been down at every combat, but I don't.
Bosco, make me a wisdom saving throw, And
Oh, no.
Logan, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
Why could it be the other way around for us?
Logan saves. Beautiful. So Logan takes no damage. Bosco, you see this like beam of like white, like freezing cold energy blast over your head towards Logan,
Wow.
who just brings his shield up and just like deflects it into the wall, and you actually freeze some of like the like debris or like just moss that kind of grows and it just freezes solid as this cold beam is just deflected away from you. And as you kind of like turn, another beam fires out of a different eye this time. This like sickening yellow colored beam that just hits you, and you are terrified. You're frightened of the geyser until it's the start of its next turn.
Oh,
Halfling, don't you get advantage on fright?
yeah, I get advantage from frightened.
Go for it.
Yay.
Yeah. So you feel your halfling resilience just kind of wash over you, and the yellow beam just kind of like leaves a foul taste in your mouth, but nothing more. The geyser will then... It'll kind of move towards the ladder a little bit. It's kind of like just within about 15 foot. It'll move 15 foot forward, so it's like blocking the ladder completely and just kind of hovering there. And that will be its turn. Alrighty. Gabriella. You can see this thing. It's illuminated by Bosco's dancing lights.
Alright, watch out as she just again lift her left hand, or no, she take off her glove and just aim her hand at the beholder, fucking geyser. Ugh,
Sure.
in the eyes. And fire an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
16 hit.
16 will definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Let's go. 3.
3 indeed. Nope. It is looking bloodied after that strike. Just gotta close my door.
Alright, somebody get it, and that'll be her turn.
I already have, man.
Alrighty, and after that, it is going to be Sullivan. You are up. This thing is about. You were in the middle of the group, so it's about 55 foot from you.
55 foot from me. Okay. So has anyone moved towards the creature?
Bosco has moved forward
Bosco
25
has.
foot.
Right. I will move. Actually, I'm going to fire from where I'm going to fire an arrow.
Sure.
I'm guessing there's no there's no one next to the creature, right?
Yeah, no one's next to it, unfortunately, so no sneak
And then
attack.
no advantage either.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a flat roll.
So just one more.
You might be. What level does steady aim happen with Rogue?
A 3, I think.
Third.
Level 2.
3.
Level
Yeah.
3, I think. Okay. All right. I'm gonna shoot the bow. An arrow.
Go for it.
Or should I? In fact, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna get within 20 feet of it. Oh no, I can't, because it says 55 feet, right? It's 55 feet from me, isn't it?
It is,
I think that's what you said.
yeah, 55.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Go, so I'm gonna shot bow it. Oh. 8 piercing. So
Alrighty.
8 damage. 21.
Take
to hit.
aim. The arrow just flies silently. It hits this thing and it just, falls back.
Is there anywhere around it can take over or something? Or no?
You won't need to, because it falls back and plops into the dirty, dirty sewer water.
Yeah.
Dead.
Another one feels the arrow of Sullivan.
Don't worry, I'll get. Never mind.
Sorry, my friend. How many have you killed already? Haven't seen kill anyone yet, my friend.
I only saw you
Well-
finish off people after they were hit, though. It's like you just wait there and then just take a kill.
Yeah,
Not
well.
just, stealing. But it's
Kill.
fine. We're not taking count.
It
So it's
can,
fine.
I am very much taking count, my friend.
also
I'm
kinda
I'm
look-
surprised you can, to be honest.
I mean, you have to compensate with something, I guess. Let's go.
Bosco's gonna look at all of them and like kind of like terrified. Like, why are we comparing how many people we've killed?
Honestly, he started it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go
Bosco,
over.
you would
my
know
arrow.
just because, yeah, you can retrieve that, no problem. Bosco, you'd know the ladder isn't where the markers are leading you. The markers are actually leading you further on down a different tunnel, but the ladder is here as well.
Just to say that the markers we're following seems to be carry on in the tunnels. We could explore up this ladder, but it's not the way we're meant to be going.
I would presume the ladder leads up to like a manhole cover on the street.
Yes, let's not go to where people are unless they're the people that we need to be where they are.
Maybe I could just go up and have a quick peek, see where we are.
Maybe you could, and maybe you could get knocked the fuck out again, and we have to come rescue you again.
I mean,
just a thought.
you
Just
can
an
go
idea.
have a look up there if you wish. Might be good.
Yes, we're gonna carry on in the stinky.
We'll
just
wait a few
loud.
seconds for him to climb up and down, and then we'll continue moving onward.
Fine. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's just keep moving.
All right, fair enough. Let's go.
All right, so you're just gonna keep pushing on down.
Yeah.
Perfect. Continue on for another 5 minutes or so.
Are we continuing stealthily?
We can try.
Yeah.
If you want to, that, you can
100%.
roll me fresh stealth checks,
We'll try.
please.
Ooh, actual stealth.
Oh my god.
Gosh, I don't know why you're giving us me to do this.
I tripped on the dead body of the glazer is called.
I'm going pretty good.
Everybody got higher stealth than Sullivan.
14.
You know what? It was my boot. It wasn't quite on right. I'm fixing it now. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, you got something in your boot, Logan. Something fell down your waders.
I was dressing to the left, although it's a bit wriggly. Never mind. It's fine. Let's not think too much about what could be currently ferreting around in my overalls.
yes. Let's not. Let's just move onward, please.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna as we're walking, I'm gonna try to get a little pebble. Just sneakily put it into Logan's shoes. Behind.
Okay.
So just to make it very uncomfortable.
Just make me a general investigation check to try to, find a pebble in a sewer. They're not exactly the most common things. You're able to find a small bit of brick that's loose, and it'll wriggle that free.
So, and then I just try to slip it into his boot. So
Slide a hand check.
it's like, hey, Bosco, look at this. Don't want to distract him. I want this. I'm gonna put this in his boot.
Logan, what's your passive perception?
13.
Sullivan is literally within 10 foot of you, just whispering.
Speaking
You hear him.
75 foot
You hear him whispering to Bosco about something, but you can't really make out what he's saying. But anything Bosco's saying, you can probably hear.
I like what I was gonna.
I pretend not to hear or care or whatever.
I'm gonna get it.
Bosco's gonna
to help me. This,
Bosco's gonna turn around and start doing a little dance like this. It's just a little.
So Logan is walking. Logan, you guys are in a line, and Logan is walking away from you, and you're dancing behind him like this, where he can't see you.
I go in, and then I try to slide it in.
Okay.
Round the
Bosco
hill.
is not really distracting him at all because he's literally dancing behind his back. So, but you can make your sleight of hand
I've got eyes
check.
up front with a shield, walking
Yeah.
through the sewers. Who knows what'll happen? You're having a great time having a little mini rave behind me.
Gabriel's just there, just looks at the person, just takes a fucking swig from her hip flask, puts it away, and continues walking. Looks to Renair,
From a check.
sighs, and continues.
Because Bosco's not really distracting him, he's just kind of dancing. If he was I pull on his your leg or something, sure, but he's
15.
not. 15, that still beats passive perception. You're able to just slip the little brick in there, and Logan, you feel that stone must come back again. You thought you'd shaken it out or kicked it to the side of the boot, but it feels like it's come back.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. One moment, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Sorry. Somebody lean over so I can sit down. Just, form a...
No,
what's
we
that
can't.
yoga
We have
pose?
to keep moving, my friend. Time is of essence here. We need to
Okay,
keep
but I'm
moving.
going to be fucking limping.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I've got a stone in my boot. There's a stone in my boot. And I don't care for continuing while I'm being taken. It's like I've got a fucking, triangular pyramid, like a D4 dice or something in my fucking foot.
Oh, I wondered how you got there. Oh no.
Could you please?
You do
stop
you? I heard you
bickering?
fucking talking to Bosco. I heard you.
What?
You fucking
Oh.
scoundrel. You rapscallion.
Gabriel just like walk past and just take the front line and just
Yeah,
continue
just squeeze past.
walking.
Yeah,
But
perfect.
I stopped, take off the boot, trying to balance on one foot and kind of leaning against the wall, but only with my overalls touching.
Yeah. It takes you a little hot
Yeah.
second, but eventually you're able to get the stone free.
And then I'll catch up with the group, and I will be right behind Sullivan.
All right.
To make sure you stay 6 feet away.
5 feet, and that's my best offer. That way you're always in sword range. You know what a sword is? It's like yours, but for for men.
I'd rather smell the sewage than smell your breath. Stay away from me.
Well, I did
Could you
actually
please
forget
stop
my
bickering
toothbrush,
for
so
2
I
fucking
understand.
seconds. We are here in the fucking sewer to try and find some goddamn man named Floon, not to bicker about shoes in our goddamn.
And yet he is putting bricks,
Me.
like actual
I don't-
boulders, in my clothes.
I don't give a flying fuck about him putting shoes in your boulders.
And
Let's just.
Sticks and stones may break your something about. I'm mean to him sometimes, he's mean to me, that's fine. He puts something in my clothes, non-consensually, that's not okay.
Listen,
That crosses a line.
you did not see me do it. Did you see me do it? No. So
No, I literally
no
heard
proof.
you talking to me,
Ha,
talking to
you
Bosco,
heard.
saying,
only
I'm
half
going
of
to
the
put something in
evidence.
his...
Maybe it didn't.
Mr. Renee,
Keep moving while you still can, Shane.
That's
Boy.
only
Yes, Gabriella.
half of the
do you
evidence.
care walking onward while these.
Yes, I'm just trying to squeeze past these bickering
Yes.
two in the back.
No, please do right now, please do.
He'll step around you guys, leaving you two to the rear.
Does he go on the water side or the sewer wall side?
He will go on the water side.
Cool. Of me and Sullivan. Cool. That's fine.
He's quite agile.
Oh yeah. I was
like this feat.
just asking for immersion purposes.
Alright, let's go, please.
Please do continue. I'm not going in front of him again. Lest he plot my downfall. One stone at a time.
I think Bosco just goes, Mr. Emberton, sir, I think you should probably stick with me and Gabriella just for a bit.
Yeah, I think that might be wise.
It is recommended for our sanity and health.
Shall I adjust the? Oh, no.
No, yeah, I'll move them around now. I'm just on a different map layer at the minute from what you guys can see. So we have in the back, front, back. There you go. That's pretty much what you're dealing with right now.
Yep.
So, as you guys continue to trudge forward, the path begins to narrow after about 5 minutes of the encounter where you had the gazer, and the convenient walkway kind of just begins to narrow and like descends down into the actual liquid itself. It doesn't look overly deep. It's probably about a foot deep of sewage, but you are going to have to slog through it. Good thing you bought your waterproof boots and waders.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's go. Good thing we got these. That would be a pretty unpleasant walk in heels.
You slog through that kind of narrower chamber for probably about nearly 100 foot or so, at which point the tunnel actually widens out into a like circular hub. What's immediately obvious to you, Gabriella, as you come to the edge of this hub with Bosco's lights just in front of you, probably like looping like left and right around the corners, just keeping this place well lit for you to see everything around you. And one probably in the rear, I'd imagine, Bosco, just so you've got like full coverage of the group. Because it's so narrow here, nothing can get past you guys. It's like a 5 foot wide, narrow, like water sludging corridor of nightmare. But you see, Gabriella, to your left, as you like round this corner, you see there's like a small arrow slit kind of like carved into the actual wall of the sewer itself, it looks like. And then beyond that, a passage continues to the south, and you can just about make out there's some kind of like where it looks like it goes back. The like walkway kind of returns, and you see what appears to be like a single stone door up on that walkway to the left. But then it also goes around to the right, the circular hub, and you can see another passageway that goes off north. And you can see just beyond that as well, another arrow slit kind of like opposite the other one. And
So
like
basically,
right in the
like-
middle is this very narrow kind of like support, like stone support beam in the middle of the round hub.
Wait, an arrow slit, like just something carved into the stone, or?
It looks like you can't. It's not lit from behind, but it's like a clear, thin recess. Like the best way to describe it is like an arrow slit.
Oh, cool. Oh, that kind of. All right. Well, there appears to be some kind of door and what I would presume to be ventilation shafts.
Or it could be a
Look.
trap.
It could be maybe someone could shoot an arrow from that foot of the side. I think you should duck down and go around it.
Yes.
Or
I
I
think-
could just put my shield in front of it.
Oh,
Or, I mean, you guys have to duck. I think I'm fine. He's just
I
like,
think you might be.
I think if you do that, then I think it's better for us not to let them know we're here. If you put your shield in there, they'll definitely know we're here.
Bosco's just gonna walk forwards, like ahead.
Okay. So you
Um,
take the lead. Are you going left, around towards the door, or right towards the?
I'm gonna go towards the door and see if I can investigate it, see if I can find any kind of like anything out of the ordinary. For example, like if he hasn't got a hand, maybe look for this like if it's like a different trigger mechanism.
Alrighty, yeah, so you kind of move yourself over. If you want to just make me a investigation check for the door.
Ouch.
You kind of like search around. Nothing seemed very strange or something. Like I said, it's like a stone door. It's set
Is
in
it
the
like-
back wall of this like ledge.
Is there like any like levers like handles or something like that?
Yeah, it's got a handle. It just looks like it's not like a turn handle. It's like a pull push kind of situation.
Gabriel would also make her way over to Bosco. Found anything?
Not at all, and he's just gonna push it.
I will also have a. Never mind.
Okay, Raynor will follow up the rear then. It's kind of eager to get out of the sludge. Nothing seems to like come out of the arrow slits at all. Sorry, you guys are just quickly hurrying past them. So if you like move a dancing light up to them, you can clearly see if anyone. No one like tried to peek in. I don't think, or are we moving lights up to them at all? Or are we just gonna get around them as quickly as possible?
Oh no, Bosco would probably not because he's so short. He's probably not head height for it, so he probably would just walk straight past. He's gonna try and open the door.
Yeah, I
Perfect,
think we're
yeah.
walking straight past. Last Sullivan would tell us off for being up there.
You crazy people.
door
I'll have a quick
opens-
peek. I'll have a quick look inside as well.
Okay, yeah, you have a little peek. Yeah, sure. With your dark vision, you peek in the one on the left as you kind of walk past it. You see it's like a 5 by 15 foot small room. Looks like there is a door on the far end of it. Just make me a just make a perception check, actually.
Perception.
Who's that?
Oh yes, a shield to it.
Uh,
Obvious.
Sullivan.
Your fucking face. Not. That makes sense.
11.
11. You hear a very faint sound of snoring as you're peering through, but you can't see anyone.
Okay. I go close to the party. I guess there's a door in there, but I can hear what appears to be someone snoring to the other side. I can't see exactly what it is, but there's someone behind the arrow slit.
Well, let's be quiet then and
Yeah,
try and
exactly.
open this door and enter.
Bosco, you pull the door open. It opens fairly easily. Probably used fairly often. It's heavy stone, but it shifts quite well on the hinges.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of like peer in if there's anything like out of the ordinary. Is it just rooms? Is it like papers?
It's a 5 foot wide corridor that then bends to the right after about 5 foot, and then seems to bend back on itself to the left. As you kind of step deeper into the room and like where you move one of your dancing lights in, you see at the end of the 10 foot corridor on the right, there's another arrow slit that must link up to the same room. that the one on the far right-hand side from before was.
Well, I'll explain.
And then it bends to the left again. So it's kind of like you kind of come in, there's an immediate turn to the right, there's an arrow at the end of that corridor, and then it bends to the left again past that. Like a choke point.
I don't like the way this is going. Should we try the other passage? It feels like we're going into like a perfect spot for an ambush almost.
I mean,
If I've got the infrastructure right.
on one hand, yes, but on the other hand, if it's a perfect place for ambush, there's definitely a reason there would be one set up. Probably we are getting close to our goal this way.
Very well. And then he'll just carry on going through then and turn left, not to the arrow slit, but through the
As you kind of get there and go to turn left, there's another door in front of you. Stone again, this one.
He's gonna investigate just in case.
Yep, go for it. Make an investigation.
Gabriel would help him. Just walk up,
Perfect. You get
try to examine the
advantage.
door. I think this is a bit out of place. Have a look.
Alright, kind of starts the door. Nothing seemed not trapped or anything. It's another one of these stone doors. This one appears to go. It would be another. This one would be a push for you this time.
If I don't see anything out of the ordinary from it, I'll just open it straight away.
Perfect. And Sullivan, you're following up with Bosco. Technically, you wouldn't be in the rear. It would be Logan in the rear. Logan, are you closing doors behind you or leaving them open? These
Would
dirty,
pro-
sewery doors.
as long as they are not like locked when we get to them, he'd be closing them.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. So, Bosco, you move in, peer through the next door. You would see the hallway kind of goes left and right immediately. To your left is 15-foot by 15-foot room. It's very, very messy in here. You see rusty weapons and threadbare clothing litter the floor of this area. Just kind of like all scattered around the place. And to the right, it looks like there is a stair going down. And just before that stairwell, there's like a sort of opening that must have access to where those holes in the walls was giving you obvious, like yeah, it must link up to those like arrow slits or ventilation or whatever the fuck they are.
Okay. If we carry down through there, I think that's where the wood slits are, or ventilation. The equipment seems badly used, and kind of like inspects it all. There'll be no use to us.
Yeah, it's all pretty fucking trash.
Yeah.
It's nothing really overly valuable. At a glance, you could spend some time going through it if you want to make like a full investigation, but it's gonna take you a couple of minutes. It's a lot of crap in there.
Probably not for Gabriella.
Yeah. Is there any other still passable? Just these like, just a clear stairway to like arrow slits.
So, on the right, as you kind of like, if you turn away from that little like messy room, it's like 15 foot, and then a stair begins to descend down. But just before the top of the stairs, like on the landing, basically, there's a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep like alcove, and then connected to that looks like they must link up where those arrow slits are. You haven't looked around the corner yet, but like you can make it out, like you can see the far corner and stuff.
Gotcha. Boss guy is gonna say point to go down the stairs, and he'll like start to waddle down there.
Yeah, Gabriel would follow quietly.
Bosco, you move forward. Are you going to keep your lights? Are you going to keep your lights like with you, kind of like closer to the stairs, or are you going to send them into that alcove? 'Cause you can't see the end of the alcove just because of your lack of darkness.
I'll probably send like one or two in the alcove to get a better.
You send one about 5 foot just wide of yourself, because that should be enough to catch it. And you see propped up by one of the arrow slits, the first arrow slit closest to the sewer area. You see it's like a wooden chair, and like slumped in it, there's like this like small humanoid creature, similar height to yourself, with these kind of sharp features, like black hair tied up in like a bun, kind of like, very angled nose, long ears, sharp brows. You would think, just make me you can make me just an intelligence check, an arcana, or a history check, anything like that, see if you recognize this creature.
Sure.
This sounds a lot and looks a lot like a goblin, and it appears to be fast asleep in the chair. You see it's got like a short bow propped up on its side, and a scimitar kind of like in a scabbard, like, and it's just kind of like laid there, just like...
Can Can I see these or just them?
Just
I'm
Bosco to
gonna-
the next he's leading.
I'm gonna instantly turn the lights off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like, oh shit, wait, no, I'm gonna put my finger on my mouth, then I'll turn the lights off, and then I'll kind of like point, like, shit, wait, no.
Okay. You're completely blind. As is Raynar, Gabriella, and Logan. Sullivan is the only one who can see, and he's around the corner of you right now. All the lights just go out.
If the lights go out, I kind of start moving forward.
Sure.
Towards where Bosco went.
Of course.
I'm gonna get a torch out.
Yep. You get it out. I mean, to be fair, Logan's around the corner for you, Bosco, so he would have even seen your hand symbols.
Gotcha.
Because you guys are like on a small, narrow corridor weaving your way through, so.
I go in quietly, just to Bosco, where Bosco is. Do I see this creature? Sleep?
You can peer around the corner and you see this little goblin with your dark vision. He's just like fast asleep on a chair.
All right. In that case, I kind of think to myself, oh, I would know why he turned off the lights. I take off my. Go on.
Oh, I'm gonna look at you. If I can hear Sullivan, I'll like pull out some rope, and I'm gonna like, like kind of like when you like do that, there's a sound of like gagging, and I like kind of point in that direction. But I'm still obviously I don't know what like the rest of I saw him because obviously I can't see.
Sullivan would have had to brush past you, so you probably have like you probably at least get an idea of someone who at least feels like they know what they're moving. You're aware it's probably not Gabriella or Raynox. They've not moved.
Yeah.
And you can see a torch burning from the corner, like back the way you came, which must be Logan. Sullivan wouldn't have lit that. So you can probably see him coming up from the dim light, like bouncing around the corners. Like you've got a little bit of vision, you just can't see the goblin anymore.
Yeah, I'll kind of like hold like the rope above my head, see if anyone will take it.
Yeah. So Sullivan.
So are we gonna try to tie him up? So we're gonna try to do.
Bosco's trying to verbally communicate with you, but non-verbally communicate with you, I think.
Okay.
Gabriel is currently.
Yeah, like I'll probably like.
We're back out in the corridor. To be fair, Logan's probably asking Gabriella, like, has something happened to him?
I have no idea, honestly.
Okay, let's go.
We are supposed to be quiet.
I take the rope from Bosco.
Yep. You take it.
And come behind me slowly.
Okay,
let's tie him up.
Okay, I'm gonna like hold onto his like cape or something, so I'm not
perfect.
into things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and then can you just hold this rope tight for me? I'm gonna wrap it around him.
Okay.
And then would that count as help me? So
yeah, he can help you. I mean, you have advantage anyway because he's fast asleep. So just make me
okay, and say sleep as well. Okay, so I just want to tie him up in the chair.
Yep, make a sleight of hand check. With advantage to tie him to the chair. This will be using probably the whole 50 foot of Bosco's rope because Bosco didn't declare he'd like cut the rope or anything, and you just took it. We're like wrapping around as tight as you could.
No, there's like I would probably like if I'm like helping him wrap, I'll try and like
hold. I'm gonna tie him, and then you hold his mouth.
Yeah, I'll try and like stick around his mouth almost.
Oh, that's...
So, Sullivan, you are so quiet with the help of Bosco coming up here, and he's got the rope held at like the perfect angle. You're able to literally beat it around this guy's ankles, around the chair legs, around the ankles, up and over the chair arm, around his wrist, over his lap, over his arm, and you're able to get it to a position. You're able to tie off Bosco's to like the leg of the chair. And then literally what you're able to do is you pull the other end of the rope taut tight, and you're able to loop it around the back of him and like pull it tight. You're holding it now basically like tight. Yeah. So it's not tied off, but you're able to get every single limb of his like restrained before you had to like apply any pressure. So you apply the pressure, you quickly do like a big like a slip noose slot and like tighten it in as quick as you can, like a dog choke collar basically, and just like and he just begins to stir, and then Bosco, you just like you pointed at Bosco to grab his mouth, but Bosco can't see. He's like,
everyone's like, what's
happening? What's going on? Where's Grummus? And like he starts mumbling to that as he begins to stir, and he's like, are you doing anything?
Yes, I'm gonna go very close to his ears, like, don't worry, my friend. We're just gonna play a little game. Okay,
make me like an intimidation check. You have advantage because he's tied up and sleeping. It's per goblin.
Intimidation.
How do you spell grimace?
15.
I
15
mean,
to make it.
Grumshar, he said. Grum Shar. 15. Yeah, he like struggles a little bit. He's like, "What do you want from me? Let me go. I've not got any business for you, mate. Come on. I can't even see you."
We're gonna ask you some questions, and if you are truth with me, you live. One wrong answer, and you're gonna lose 1 or 2 fingers, my friend.
Yeah, what he said.
Can Gabriella hear this, or are they too far
And
away?
then what we're gonna do
They're
is
just on the corner for Gabrielle. You can probably hear them talking. I mean, you could definitely hear Boss go, "Yeah, what he said." Like that was quite loud.
and what I was gonna do is I was like, I turned to Bosco, like, Bosco, turn your lights up, just a little bit, very dim. And from the bottom, facing up, so it gives me like a very menacing look.
I will only summon like one dancing light just to
Yeah,
like.
so just under him, so it gets like pressure, like you know, like the lights when the lights go like.
Yeah, like you're saying, it's
from-
telling a
Yeah.
scary
yeah,
story.
like a ghost. Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright,
I mean,
what are you doing there?
he's got. I'm assuming goblins got dark vision anyway, so.
Gabriella, you would look around the corner and there's a light, an obvious light there, and you would see Sullivan and Bosco have restrained a goblin to a chair, like a wooden chair, like by his wrists and ankles, and Sullivan is currently like right behind him, like just talking in his ear. The goblin's like facing the corner, so he can't see anyone, and like Sullivan's probably just sitting like, so even if the goblin turned, he'd probably struggle to like see him. The goblin has probably seen Bosco, like, just because Bosco was down by his legs. So like he's probably seen Bosco already. He's like, whatever you and that half of yours want. If you want money, I've only got a few copper on me, man. Come on, let me go. I haven't got a business with you, man.
She would just walk over. It's like, right, why was this necessary? We could have just, walked past without rousing.
We need to get some information.
Logan's gonna sort of walk in to join him like, oh goodness, normally I have to pay good money for this.
And if you want, I can do this for you for free, and I can leave you here for the rest of your life. No problem.
I
In
mean,
fact,
I was meaning
I'll
the other way
pay
around,
you.
but sure.
Please keep your bedroom preferences.
Bosco's
Anyway.
gonna get his sling out and like pull it really back tight. Like, who's Grinshaw? Who is he? Tell me everything.
Sure, make me an intimidation check at advantage, Bosco. If you don't know who that is, I don't know why you're even bothering being here, mate. Come on, catch yourself on. What are yous? Like, this must be your first time on the job. Come on, just
play
walk
a
away. If you
different
leave
game,
now, I'll
good
let you go. I'll not call for anyone else, but let you go. Come on,
How about
we
this?
all have to live
I will-
here.
I will pay you good money if you tell us. A very good sum for somebody of your stature. Would that work?
Are you being honest?
Yes, she is honest.
Sure. Make a persuasion check. Just a flat roll,
Yes.
because he's being threatened, so it's kind of hard to go back and forth.
Mhm.
20, cool. It's like, alright, sure, yeah, if you want to pay me, sure thing. Pay me, I'll keep quiet, I'll tell you what you need to know, no problem.
Wonderful stuff. She'd pull out a gold piece.
He can't take it because his hands are bound.
Yeah.
He'd
she
like
just
he'd like twist his palm like against the bind to like open it so you could like drop it in.
Yeah, she'd give it to him. Alright, now talk.
He takes it, holds it very,
And
very
I'll
tightly.
remind you, if your information will be something that we do not need or something that would be a lie, I can take that gold away the same way that I give
I'm
it
very
to you.
much aware. I'm literally bound by my wrists and ankles. I'm not stupid. So Grumshar is he's a boss. He runs this hideout for the Xanathar Guild. So you better be careful because what you're doing is be really dangerous. If you ain't make an enemy of the Xanathar Guild or him, or do anything to me, there's gonna be a lot of people coming after you. You gotta be very, very careful, in these parts.
And where can we find him?
He will be in there's like a main kind of like room. If you kind of keep going, if you go down the stairs, follow it round, you'll reach a room, a sleeping quarters. Take the door on the right in that room, follow it, you go through a small tunnel, up some stairs, and that's where he is. That's where he hangs out. That's his like not bedroom, but basically where he conducts his operations, plans
And
things.
a person named Floon. Are you aware of such a person's whereabouts? Strawberry blonde hair, probably some tattered noble clothes.
Yeah, the Never Ember boy. Yeah, we got him. We took him from the Zens.
Yeah, and where would he be kept?
Where is he?
You know?
Last I saw, he was with Grimshaw. He was interrogating him, trying to find out about the Never Ember enigma. I think.
Oh, that came up with.
Is that why you're here? Contenders in the great game, I guess.
Logan's gonna look over. He's probably got a bit of parchment out, writing down these details, i.e., what Buddha's actually doing in real life. And he's probably having to lean quite close to Sullivan's waist, where this one dancing light is, to be able to see what he's writing. He's just gonna look over and be like, "Our business is for you to shut the fuck up and tell us what we need to know, or else, stuff
Yes,
happening."
And you.
But keep going, but kind of keep it to minimal. I've only got so much ink here.
You mentioned the great game, and we didn't hear that term before, I believe. Is this some kind of gang
You
warfare?
must be flesh with blood and water deep if you don't know a great game. All
And
the important
is-
people
is
in
that
Waterdeep
the-
know what a great game is.
Is that the dragon treasure? Is that what the
Cash
game
of
is?
Dragons?
That's one of them, maybe. I think that might be what the enigma is. I'm
Oh,
honestly
I
not
don't
sure
like
myself.
this, Stone. My friend, you're not playing this game very well, my friend. You need to be careful what you answer to us. You can walk away a free man with money, or you can lose a couple of fingers and it might end up killing you anyway. So
I think
watch
I'm
your
being
tongue.
quite courteous. I'm telling you everything that I need to know. But if you don't know what a great game is, I'm saying you might find yourself in over your head.
Okay,
Consider that a polite warning.
Sullivan's gonna take his dagger, he's gonna chop on his fingers off.
Okay.
Could
Uh,
Gabriella try and prevent that with an action?
Yeah.
Mm.
So Sullivan, you can
Okay.
make an initiative check, and Gabriella can make an initiative check. Whoever gets a higher initiative can basically try to. If she beats your initiative, she can try to impose disadvantage in the attack. So you jump first. So Gabriella tries to stop you, Shadow Sullivan.
what
You're
do we
able to
get?
just get your dagger out and make the attack roll. It's at advantage because he's restrained.
Advantage.
Yep.
I mean, I just want to cap like one finger.
Yeah. So just make it's just in case you get like a nat one.
Oh, I see.
He's still wearing armor. He's got leather gauntlets and stuff on. Like he's wearing leather armor. His shield is like at his like foot, so he can't get anything. Yeah, I'll do. You like bring
Actually,
this
lift up
thing
his own
down.
hand.
You bring this like no, it's an natural 20. So you do exactly what you say. You bring it down and you lop his like his index finger off or his like
Yeah,
ring
yeah.
finger, pinky finger.
Down with a knife.
I would tell him.
I kind of take the dagger my hand, kind of spin it around my hand. Off.
I
Right,
would tell him to
sticky.
go for the like.
Yeah.
No. I tell him to do the bloody like.
Oh god! Oh, what
And
the
then-
fuck
and
you
then
do that
I'll
for?
take- I'll take
You
his- I'll
fucking
take his-
ass!
And then I'll take his finger from the floor and I shove his mouth and then I close it.
Okay.
Now
He's
Are
being
we
quite
going?
loud. Can
Are
you
we
try to
going?
make him be quiet, please? Like,
you have to be quiet and play the game. Otherwise,
Gabriel-
next, what is gonna happen to you? Yeah, you're gonna lose more than a finger next time. Huh?
If you do that against Sullivan, I can assure you, the
Logan's
next
gonna
Eldritch
go,
Blast I will shoot will be at you.
Logan's gonna
Do we
go back
understand
and
each other?
close the closest door to where the last one that we've come.
Good
Like,
plan.
make sure that's shut.
Raynar moves towards the stairs and he like goes flat against the wall and begins like peering. He like gets stacked up, so if someone comes, he's ready like just jump out and like attack.
And I go like, do you have an understanding? Shake your head if yes or nod if no.
Wait, that's fucking stupid.
The
Logan
goblin,
shouts from
the
the
goblin just
corridor.
doesn't move his head.
I was like slow it out or like that. Do you have
Cultural
an
misunderstandings, Sullivan. Somebody sort him the fuck out, maniac.
At
Anyway.
this point, Gabrielle would probably
Okay.
like look at Sullivan dead in the eyes. She'd pull
Oh.
out her dagger and she'd move to the goblin's ropes to start cutting them.
Don't.
You know,
Don't.
we haven't finished just asking questions.
Well, I think we're more than finished. I doubt he'll want to tell us anything after what you just performed. And again, what I said was indeed true. If you tried something like that again on a person that we made an agreement with and who is bound and unable to defend himself, I will step up.
I mean, he would have done the same to you, probably worse. So
I don't care what
Rather
he
him
would have
than you.
done, but he has not. Therefore, we
Okay,
can't just
so
go off lobbing off.
I'm just gonna let him go free and
Yes.
call for backup and get us all killed.
She'll,
Yeah, That's not smart. We should leave him here for now.
I'll look at the parts. It's like, at least let's him tied up here, and then maybe they'll find him at some point. At least we're not killing him.
No, after you just literally lobbed off his thing. At
Presumably Logan wouldn't be part of this because he's gone back to the door out of the room.
Yeah, you're gonna just run the corner, Logan. You
I'm
still
going
hear
to
them
say this
talking.
again. If you
But
let him go,
they're trying to keep relatively hushed. I can hear that they're talking, but maybe not.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to tell this again. He works for the Xanathar. He's a thug. Can't trust what he says. Can let him live, but do not untie him, please. It's a very, very silly mistake to do. We just leave him here.
The
Don't
first
find him.
mistake was just trying to hurt him and causing all this commotion, was it not?
Well, we're not calling it commotion. He didn't play the game right. No,
What fucking game are you talking about? We were just having a civil discussion, discounting the robes, until you brought the dagger to his body parts.
I mean, we're just trying
Logan,
to...
you
Wait,
hear
am I-
someone
am I-
coming through the door you just closed. That door begins to move. It begins to
Company!
push towards you.
He's gonna sort of push back to try and keep it closed.
Okay, make an athletics check.
He's kind of half bracing against it.
Bosco, you can peer through the arrow slit if you want to see who's there.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
but like you'd need indication of like that someone is there. But if he yells company, you can like quickly look for the arrow slit.
Yeah. I'm probably too small, so I'll probably like step on the goblin. Like just as like a little booster.
Well, no, there's two arrow slits. So there's one that the goblin's in front of, and there's a different one that then looks at this corner. Logan,
but
you put your weight against the door, and it's beginning to open, and you just put your weight on it, and you slam it shut, and just go. What you doing, Flick? And then he kind of like turns, and you see Bosco looking through the slit, and it's lit because you guys have got a light back there, and he's like, "What have you got a torch on in there, you idiot?" And he starts peering through, and you come face to face with a goblin, Bosco, maybe like just through the arrow slit. He's like, "Oh fuck, intruders, fucking intruders! Flick, are you dead? Flick, you fuckers, you watch out, you!" And he's like looking to see if you got like anything you can like. He like steps back, so you can't like just like stab him through the slit. He's like, "Fuck, you can't."
I don't fire a slingshot for it. It's like
Make an initiative roll, buddy.
Fucking.
Lo and behold, goblin screaming very, very loudly. It can, in fact, be enough to wake another sleeping goblin mere 15 foot away.
Oh, so was there more goblins asleep in the room?
So there was two arrow slits I described. One of the ones is that you're at, and the other one was the other one you heard at this in the story. So,
Okay.
so it was two. This goblin, by the way, rolled not that good, but he did roll 22. Crazy. Let's see here. So who hasn't had their initiative rolled in? Oh yeah, you guys were able to see the goblins on a different layer. That's fine. You guys can go. Bosco's on 5. Sullivan's on 14. I need to do Raynar. Raynar rolled 23. Odd dice. Logan 17. Gabriella 19. Alright, perfect. So Raynar will be the first to act. He doesn't really know what's going on. He just readies an action to, if anyone comes up the stairs, he's going to attack them, because that's what he's been doing the whole time anyway. The goblin bolts back down the corridor. Stops there. Okay. So you see him go bolting across, back down the corridor, Bosco, turn left, go out the door, leaving that door open, and then you'd hear him jumping into the river at the sewage water and sloshing along. And that would be it for his turn. Logan, you then would be next to act. You'd hear whatever was pushing against the door stops pushing, and then you'd hear them like slap, like this, like some like slapping foot soles.
I think Gabriella's next because she got.
Oh yeah, she's 19. Sorry. Yeah. So Gabriella, you probably would have like maybe not been able to see through the arrow slit because Bosco was in the way. But yeah, you probably would at least heard the goblin yelling like "Intruders, fuck! Flick, you alive in there?" And then like the other one like trying to reply back, but can't really move.
Could she move outside and try to? Would she still hear the sloshing of the water?
Yeah, you could hear the slushing of the water. You could like try to push past the other goblin, try to peer down the other arrow slit if you'd like to like try, because that one actually looks out into the sewer.
Yeah, she'd probably do that.
Perfect. Make me a perception check.
Would that be an action to try and spot him?
Yeah, because it's not just trying to spot him, it's trying to spot where he's going. Like because the sewers obviously go off in 3 different locations. So you're like actively searching for him. Ooh, that'll do. So basically, not the way you guys came, but the way if you'd kind of turned left at that junction towards the door like you had done, but instead of going to the door, if you kept going down the tunnel, maybe about 15 foot down from where the door was on the opposite side, you just see what was like a solid sewer wall, like a secret door, just slamming shut. Like you just see it slow closing over.
There's a secret door, and I didn't catch the precise description of the location in the tunnel.
So it's basically just like from where the original stone door was that you guys came in from. Mm-hmm. It's basically like just a little bit of further across from that.
Right across from the door we came in, secret door, open. I'm not sure from which side it opens, and she'd move towards it.
Okay, so you would then move 5, 10, 15, 20. So you push past Logan, opening that door that was being pushed on by the goblins, start moving to the hallway, so you kind of end up around there. Logan, you're up.
And she probably just pointed out to anybody who passes by her.
Logan will head out and with his 30-foot movement just kind of follow the pointing of Gabriella.
So Logan, you kind of get out to the sewer. Obviously you couldn't see where she's pointing because at no point did you really have visual in this place. But the goblin wouldn't have time to fully close the door yet because he's using that as his object interaction on his next turn. Because he had to open it initially. So it's still actually open at the minute. So you can see it. It's after 30 foot of movement, it's about 15 foot from you. And you can probably see him just like trying to close it.
Cool. He's going to use a dash action. And then can I use an object interaction with my foot to just kind of get it in the door? Rubber boot and all?
I mean, you could just occupy the door space if you wanted.
That'll do. Yep, perfect.
Because he's had to move out of the door space to close it, so you could literally just step into that space and just completely like block it like with your arm and like mass.
Yeah, so with the torch, lighting up, calling out to, or directing anybody that comes over. Cool. That'll be it.
So you would see you're in a 5 foot wide, about 10 foot long corridor, an arrow slit on your left, which is next to the goblin who's directly in front of you, and then just behind him there's an open door, which leads off into another room. Beyond that you see stairs descending down by your torch, and you kind of see like it's just a wider space in there, you think.
I'm struggling to picture it, but
yeah, I think I'm gonna bring us map because we are definitely in combat right now. This is all about to fucking kick off. Yeah. So, welcome to the Xanathar Guild, everyone.
Oh, boy.
So to give you guys a rough rendition of kind of what has happened thus far on the map, you've basically come from, if you follow my line, you've basically come this direction to this door. I don't know how visible that is. I'm right in the wrong fucking layer. That's why I'm cutting you off. Map's background. So basically you've come from this tunnel here, like that like the little one that's just popped in. So you've kind of come from this area, going that way, up and in, sneaking around. There's your arrow slits and things, up to here, which is the stairs.
Just as a note with the dynamic lighting, I can only see current view. I can't see any kind of grey areas from Legacy.
You
can't see any from Legacy? Okay.
No, it's like I've just been dropped on the map with my current.
Alrighty, that's fine. I will quickly have to bop some people around then so you guys can get an actual idea of layout. Let me just put Bosco and his dancing light together and I'll just bump it around first, so you can get an idea of where he's been.
I think this is only working for Bosco.
It will be, yeah. It's all isolated. So Bosco, where you are right now is the tunnel you originally came up. And I'm going to ping you back to your location. And I'll move Sullivan around, same story. Should hopefully Legacy reveal everything for you guys now. So that's Sullivan done. Logan, I'll do the same for you. You should have a torchlight, Logan, so you should be able to see all this anyway. And Gabriella, I'll put you with the dancing light. Let's see.
So we came through here.
No, you came from the east.
All right, thank you.
So I get from there.
Precisely.
Then we walked around here. Like this.
Precisely.
Right.
All right, and that is everyone should have a rough idea of what the fuck's going on.
I think I should be a bit lower because before I had line of sight on Logan.
You were there.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, so that's where we are at the minute. And Gabriella, you can see Logan's torch, and that's kind of even guiding you right now because you are always blind.
Gotcha.
And that will end Logan's turn. Logan, unless you want that you've dashed up in there, unless you got a bonus action at all, or
Nope, I'm good.
alrighty, Sullivan.
Okay. So I can't see the goblin anymore, can I? The goblin that ran away.
You can't see the one who ran away, no. But Logan seems to be saying that he's like found a secret door, or like he's got him kind of thing.
Okay. I was like, oh, okay. I guess we're gonna leave this guy here then. I'm gonna go this way. So how much is that? So that is
That's 15.
15. What is in here? We didn't go up north, did we?
You've not gone up that way yet. No, that's the stairs going down.
As we're going downstairs, is it?
Yeah, that's the instructions the Goblin gave you. He said you went down those stairs, around the bend, and then like you'd reach another room, like sleeping quarters. Then you'd have to turn right, and that would get you to the room where Grimshaw was the leader.
So I guess I'm gonna go to where Logan is then. So so he said Grimshaw is down there, yeah?
He said he was that way, yeah. He'd say you have to go through that way, follow it around. And he said there's a door on the right you want to take, through a tunnel, up some stairs, and then that's the room he's in.
Okay. So what should I do? I'm gonna go down the stairs here, or we're gonna go to Logan?
I don't know, Sullivan. Logan said he might have found something, but this is maybe the way to the other guy. If Floon might be in danger now, I don't know what's the right call.
I think I'm going to regret this. But okay, I'm gonna go have a look downstairs quickly. So number 15.
Cool, yeah,
Here?
you moved on. So you can actually see that goes further than what you can currently see. It's just because it gets intersected by the tunnel above. So I'm just going to remove that dynamic lighting for you real quick. Obviously that means you'll be able to see into the upper area as well a little bit, but just, politely ignore that. But yeah, it goes on down, and then it widens up to a larger area beyond that.
I will ready an action with the bow.
Sure.
In here, in this area. I'll ready an action.
Perfect.
My bow.
Raynor will call down to you. Do you need any help on that, Sullivan, or should I go with the others?
There's another tunnel down here. Perhaps I should go check it out here.
All right, Bosco, and then Bosco, you are up.
Oh no, Sullivan, don't go, please. And then he's gonna follow Sullivan. Also.
Okay. Cool.
So 5, 10, 15. I don't know where it's gone. I've got any lines.
Yeah, you've walked away from your dancing light. You can bonus action ping it around to yourself.
No, I'll probably just use my action to summon all of them again.
Yep,
Like
perfect.
summon.
I'm just going to summon them where they last were, so if you're not happy with them, you can relocate them.
I can summon up to 4, so I'll summon up to 3 now, basically.
Yeah, there was one more somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh,
I
it's over
lost
there.
it.
There we go.
Oh no.
I'll just copy one of the existing ones.
Yeah, those now I've got them. Oh, sure.
So now you got 4.
So, yeah,
Just put them
5,
wherever you'd
10,
like.
20. I don't know. Put 25, and then plus switch to them. Go around real quick. Just get one more. There we go. That's it.
Cool. Perfect.
Oh, I'll be over here, wouldn't I? There we go. Yeah. That's it.
I don't think you can
5.
move past Sullivan's space, because you moved 5,
Right.
10, 15, 20, 25. So that would put you on his square. So you'd basically be ending turn in his space.
Can I do that? Because no, I can move through spaces.
You can move
that's it.
through, but you could have dashed if you didn't summon all the lights, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Awesome. That'll be it for me then.
Raynar's turn. Raynar will seeing you two going that way, but there's an active threat somewhere else. He'll stick with the people closest to him, although they are maybe a bit more nefarious and got in trouble with the law last time. Right now it's not exactly most upper class. Anyway, he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 around the corner. And he wields a rapier and a dagger. And he'll move 5, 10. He would stop basically here underneath this crossover section because that's where the light ends and he can't see any further. So he dashes forward a little bit further, trying to see anything else. Like, I can't see anything down here at all. Maybe this might be the wrong way. Maybe he was playing a trick on us. I don't know. There's definitely something around here. There's more rooms.
Yes,
but
I can see it. It goes right. I can see it. A little further
I
ahead
can't see
from
any
me.
further. It's pitch black.
No, I'm good.
And that's him. Goblin's turn.
About 10 feet ahead of you. There seems there are rooms there.
It's no point me walking into darkness. So he's going to do that. The goblin in the fucking binds, I don't think can ever beat that 26 sleight of hand check. This goblin with you, Logan, is going to try to close the door with you in it. So he's just going to try to basically shove you as a action, and then he's going to try to use object interaction to slam it in your face. And he rolled quite well for a goblin, I will say. He rolled a 18 minus 1 for 17 athletics, so you can either make a... Yep, never mind. Even for a goblin. That was a good roll for a goblin. He fails to shove you away at all. He will take disengage using nimble escape as a bonus action, and he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. That's as far as he can get. And that is his turn. Everyone can't freeze binds. Gabriella, you're up.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Can't see shit.
It's well, there should be a light from Logan. Hang on, let me make sure that's enabled. Logan should be emitting light, is he not?
She can only see the corridor in front of her, that's all.
So you can't see if I move Logan back and forth. Does that help?
Yeah, sorry, she can't see the goblin, that's what I meant.
Yeah, there's no goblin. The goblin has ran deeper in the corridor and out of Logan's line of sight, basically, as well.
He fucked off that way.
Alright, after him, and she's gonna action dash.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then so the room is dark there because the torch hasn't reached you yet. But the stairs go down to your right.
Yep, she goes down the stairs.
Okay, that's the wrong way. That's to a door. This is open.
This way?
Yeah, it would be there. You would walk into, and you're walking through darkness now. So you're blinded right now.
Right, get in here, and that will be her turn.
Okay, you could move you could try to walk another direction in 5 foot from where you currently are if you'd like. Blindly, yep, that's fine. You walk that way, just kind of you feel a wall on your left hand side now, but you can't see anything, and you hear the goblin somewhere from the darkness moving along.
He's in here. Come on, please.
He's in there somewhere.
Yep.
And that is your turn, Logan. You're up.
Logan's going to move in. 5, 10, 15.
Yep. You see Logan in this room. This is a otherwise empty room, but in the middle of it there is a stone pillar carved with a small symbol. A perfect circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outward from its circumference. In the middle of the circle is a smaller circular indentation that bears the passing resemblance to a lidless eye. And from this chamber, you can see the goblin. He's running for a large set of double doors on the opposing side, and there's a doorway to the left, kind of up there, and another doorway to the right. There's also a doorway behind you, which must link up to that other watch post, kind of almost mirroring the one you'd seen before.
Cool. He's going to move 20, 25, 30 to there, staying away from that post, just in case, because emblems, freaky. And will drop his torch, probably as he goes past Gabriella. Just
Sure.
be like, you pick that up, I need my hands.
Yes, we'll do.
There.
So he's gonna draw his hammer, his sword, and try and stab the goblin.
Perfect. Make your attack. Oof.
It's like, fucking thing, get out!
Uh,
I don't
Anything
normally
else,
get my
Logan?
sword stuck in a sheath. And that's going to be it from him.
all right, Sullivan, you are up. Nothing came running down the corridor to your bow.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform.
Sure. You shift.
I don't know what's gonna be there, so then I transform to a beast or beast-like features. I'm gonna go 40 feet straight.
Okay, so in this room, you find yourself with your dark vision. You are in a room with 6 tattered straw-stuffed mattresses. And you hear the sound of activity coming from the door in the southeastern corner.
Okay. So, there's another room here, and there's a door. I can hear something coming from behind. And then should I dash? I'm gonna ready an action to. Oh,
Alrighty.
so can I see the doors closed? Yeah.
The door is closed, yes. And
Oh,
you
it
can
appears to
hear
be closed.
movement coming from behind it.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Bosco.
I am gonna run straight there.
Sure.
5, 10, oh, 5,
That's a light.
15, 20, 25. And then, oh wait, I moved so slow.
You know what happened?
Bonus action. Oh wait, I've lost my last light. Okay, I'm gonna move that over there because I'm gonna move them. Bonus action, I'm gonna move them, so that'll be 5, 10, 15. He'll be like the bottom of the queue. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Alright.
So
Yeah,
those
missed
aren't
one.
actually, those are upstairs. If you imagine the tunnel, actually I
Oh,
should have drawn.
good.
So
No
you wouldn't
worries,
even need
that'll
to put
be like-
those there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I'll do this to help with your immersion. I can like cut that off.
I'm missing a light, but it's fine.
I think it's underneath you.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, it is. Yes. And I'll probably dash actually. 5, 10.
You could send the lights like all the way to the end of the corridor if you wanted, like into the chamber.
Oh, I've lost everything. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
could have sent one like right the way to there, kind of thing. You know.
Okay, that's it.
Alrighty. Neverember's turn. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the edge of his movement, and he'll ready another action. If Sullivan's pointing a bow here, he'll ready an action at the corner, because he can see the edge of the wall, and he'll ready an action to, if anything comes from the corner, he'll attack. Goblin's turns. Goblin will turn to Logan, takes a scimitar out of his sheath, and does not roll a natural one. That's going to be 23 to hit you, Logan. This dice, like, really, like, I feel like it's
Yeah,
must be
really
fucking
good.
weighted. But it rolls, like, it's not like it rolls all on one side. It rolls, like, 20s, 19s, and 18s, and then, like, 7 ones in a row. It deals 4 points of slashing damage to you. And then as a bonus action, he is going to disengage and go for the doors. And he will throw them open. And he throws them open, and he's yelling. And he's like, "Help! Help! We've got fucking intruders! Help!" And you would see, lit by the torch on the ground, this room is a large room. Across the chamber, immediately you would see threadbare curtains hanging in this long hall. And just illuminated, just around the corner, you see this muscular half-orc in dingy robes, standing over a human man with wavy red blonde hair, with his foot in his chest. There's fire burning around the orc's fist, and the victim on the ground cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. And somewhere seated on the south end of the room, you can just make out there's like something up on this like raised platform. It looks like a dog, you think? Maybe like a mastiff. but you can't see it, but it looks like a hand like resting on it, like its head, basically. So there's must be like a humanoid somewhere up in this area, but you can't make them out very clearly because you don't have line of sight, unfortunately. And as the goblin comes barging in, yelling "Help! Help! Intruders!" The half orc turns and goes like, "Intruders? Well, well, well." No initiative for Grimshar.
Would Logan be able to shout out? Even if
Yeah,
he's
you can yell.
reaction?
Of course.
He's gonna be like, the boys in here. We've got them outnumbered. Oh fuck.
Oh, well, guess it's you and me, Logan.
Not for long,
Yes, definitely.
because we're going to be dead. As in, not because they're
Fuck
gonna come join us. Probably because we're gonna
me.
be fucking deceased.
Oh, I thought as in that you would run away. Never mind, let's go.
That's actually much smarter. Race you.
Honestly, I'll just have a quick peek in the room and see how fucked we are.
Pretty fucked.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say we're like a good 7.
I'd say we're at about a 69. He's got a fucking dog in there. And the man has got fire on his hands. You know, I wish I could do that shit.
That's an 11. That rolled a Mastiff. Rolled a. Where the fuck's my Mastiff stat block? You don't
Not
know
allowed
Mastiff's
it.
decks up the top of their heads?
Not allowed.
That's fine. I got it. It's fine. Mastiff rolled very well. Bonk. And I see. Check if this initiative is better or worse than the goblins. It's. Oh, is it the same? Oh, is it the same, you say? Oh, that means I get to pick who goes next. The Mastiff bounds down the stairs into the light more clearly. And that is when you see, Logan, this is no Mastiff. Gabriella, you would see as well, this is no Mastiff at all. This is a tiny little brain on legs running towards
fuck.
you.
If
And it
I'd never
moves
read a book or
5,
watched
10,
the stream,
15,
I'd be
20,
shitting my
25,
pants right now.
30, all the way up to there.
Oh,
And
no.
actually, it wouldn't even move that close. It would actually just stop probably by the door because it's got ranged attacks. And it
no.
is
Oh, look,
going
how
to.
cute is it?
Oh, it's so cute. Do you want to see what an intellect of VAR looks like?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I've never fought one. I don't really know what to do. All I know is they devour brains.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
There you go. That's what they look. He's so cute.
Oh my god, it
He's
actually looks
adorable.
like a dog.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh
tiny.
my god, look at the size of it. It's a 4-foot brain.
Yes,
Let's see. Oh, would it?
It's gonna go for it, innit?
I think I've got to. I think it's going to move up to 5 foot, and this thing can sense the presence location of creatures of an eldritch or higher around it. And Logan, this creature,
My intelligence is indeed higher than a 3.
yeah, luckily,
Not by much.
it is going to claw at you with its little front paws. I'm going to instead do these rolls on roll 20. That would not be an advantage, don't worry. So it's a 10 to hit for the claws. And then I
missed. Little
then I
shit.
need you to make a intelligence saving throw, please. I'm going to turn off its automatically roll advantage. Logan,
I'm
you
so smart.
are
SMRT.
going to take 4 points of psychic damage. And you also lose 12 points to your intelligence score.
I am unconscious, but I am whatever it is. I've only
So,
got 10.
if your intelligence has reached to 0, or is it you still got points?
No. My intelligence started off as 10. It's now.
Okay. You are stunned until you regain 1 point of intelligence.
Awesome. This is so good.
Your
How
intelligence
does it
modifier, for point of reference, is now -5.
Splendid.
How do you regain your intelligence points after a
Who the
rest?
fuck knows? Who the fuck knows?
We shouldn't have split.
I'm just going to
You're
run
the
more
boss.
stats in the chat.
Gabriella.
she'll
Logan
pick-
begins drooling out of his mouth as he is completely stunned.
Oh, Homer Simpson. Pretty much.
she'll pick up the torch.
Pause drooling noises.
Can you? She'll pick up the torch.
Yep, you pick it up with your offhand, no problem.
Cool. Quick question. If I move here, does Goblin and Grimshire? No, alright, that wouldn't make sense.
You should not have a light on you, I think.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to see. Nah. Alright, what the fuck can I do? Jesus.
You know, you're like, the party will never do something stupid like, you know, arouse the enemies at the end of the dungeon, making a lot of noise.
I mean, yeah.
Floon.
And then split.
And then split the party, like right down the middle.
I don't know what you're on about, Mr. Hana.
First things first, she would probably try to shoot the Intellect Devourer. Fuck it, yeah.
Sure, go for it. Make your attack.
21 to hit,
That will definitely hit. Roll your damage.
7 damage.
7 force damage. Beautiful. This creature like riles back and looks at you, and it begins. You actually draw its attention away from the stunned Logan and towards you, the only other real threat here.
Alright, hey, come get me. And then she's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
There goes it. Hoping that she probably got at least the intention of the Intellect Devourer, and that'll be her turn.
Perfect. Logan, you're stunned, unfortunately. I'm just checking if there's any way for you to regain your
Also,
intelligence.
can she free action shout for the party? I'm not sure how
Yeah,
audible
you can yell.
her
Yeah, you
stuff
can
is.
yell. Easy.
We need some backup here. I think we found Grimshire. And there's like a fucking brain on 4 legs. And Logan is like clocked out.
Can we hear that?
Please.
Yeah. It echoes through the long corridors. All the doors are open, so yeah, it just echoes through.
Shit. Looks like they're in trouble. Fuck.
Sounds like we need to go back. I'm just checking. I
Oh.
don't think, Logan, there's any way for you to currently regain your intelligence.
No, I know what it is, and I don't think we have access to any of the ways to do
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. Sullivan, you're up.
Yikes.
Okay. Hearing that, so I was like, oh, fuck's sake. Going to have
Is
to go back and help them.
Was there not a door like in our room?
There's a door here. There's a door there, but they calling for help. Bosco, what should we do?
Why don't we just try and see what's through the door? It might be connected.
Before Logan got KO'd, you would have heard him shout that the boy's here. So
Oh, that's such a far walk for me. Yeah, that's fine. We should probably go back. Oh my god, that's so long. For me.
Better to go back and when we know it's safe quickly than to move slowly through areas we haven't explored yet, maybe.
Mm.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna dash over there.
Okay, go for it. Dash your way back.
So I go. So it's 40, 80. Boom.
Amazing. And that'll be your turn.
I'm coming.
I fucking hope you are.
Don't you dare die.
Sharp. 5,
Look,
10.
I'm fine for now. I'm worried about Logan.
20.
Oh, don't worry about him.
I kind of do. Not gonna lie.
Logan, this
Oh,
guy walks around you. This half orc. Is he a half? Or is it fully? He's a half orc. This Grimshire fellow, and he kind of like walks past you, and he just like gives like this sick little smile, and he just takes his dagger, and he is just going to bring it up to your cheek, and he's just going to begin carving into it really slow. And just he's going to say, I'm going to fucking enjoy this. You're stunned, so I think if he hits you, this is a crit anyway.
Stun is not automatic crit.
No, it's only paralyzed.
That's fine. That's perfect. That is a... I think it's still going to hit you with a 21. But he's quite shit. I mean, he still does 4 piercing damage.
That's enough. I am at 0 hit points.
Of course, you fall unconscious. Oh. Alrighty. That'll be his turn. Bosco, you'll be up next.
Oh no. Sorry.
Someone.
Just little eggs.
Yeah, okay. It's just let's move the lights. Okay. Yeah, I'll move like the lights, you know, like around here. Like, I'll be dashing like over there.
Yep, perfect. You can like send them where you know they're gonna be.
Yeah, roughly. So, yeah, that's 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my little boots and just start running. My little halfling legs.
Yep, it's like hauling ass.
Yeah, there's nothing much I can do other than that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it.
Raynar Neverember uses all his fucking actions in the world and his swashbuckling abilities to bonus action dash right past you, Bosco, and nearly catches up with Sullivan. But that is him spent.
I'm so short.
Oh, you're pretty fast yourself, huh?
Then,
You're very fast.
And then. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I forgot to add my temporary hit points as well.
Now, time to see if the intellect devourer is going to keep on Logan, who's currently not unconscious, or chase down Gabriella. Gabriella it is. Logan, you lucky fucker. And does it have to see you? I don't think it does, Gabriella. Oh, it does. Can it see you? Around that corner of its. Let's see. Snap the corner. Corner to corner. It can see you. Gabriella, I need you to make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
In my nose, I've just put, we all die.
Fucking hell.
Gabriella, you are going to take 16 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, she's down.
Alrighty, and I just need to know, is that higher than your intelligence score, 11?
Yes. No,
Okay.
Sorry, her intelligence score is 16.
Okay, then you're fine. Your intelligence is not reduced to 0, it stays at 16. Which is fine. But you are unconscious, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gabriella. You only had splitting the party to blame. Alrighty then. This is really kicking off, isn't it?
Also, I can't go on for too much longer.
Yeah, that's fine. Gabriella, make me a death saving throw, please.
Will do.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
I think we used up all of those. Hold up.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky last time.
Yeah, because I got 2 and after 20.
16.
Success, that's good. Logan, death saving throw, please.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Sullivan, you're up.
okay. So I move here. 10. No, is that 10? 15. Can I see the Devour from here?
You have to be able to connect your corners to its corners, so I don't think you can because it blocks by that wall. If you'd moved to one step further to that square there, you could see it. Maybe 5 feet further forward.
So 25 there.
Yep, you can see it from there, just about.
Would I still get full
It's got half cover from you at the minute, but if you move down to there, you could get.
Okay, so that's 30. Boom.
Yep. And you're still shifted, so you got 40 foot. Remember? So you can
Oh,
get
can I
yourself
see-
right
can I
down
see
to
him?
there.
I can
yeah,
see him.
you
Huh?
can. You can. You can see the
Right. Oh, he's a fucking.
You
bastard,
see this
says the
like half orc standing over Logan's like body, which is like slumped on the floor, and in between that and you see this little brain on legs.
Okay. Right here. Gabrielle is down. I need your help quickly.
I'm on the way.
I'm gonna try to. Oh fuck. If I attack him, it's not gonna be advantage, is it? I never got it back.
No, because he. Oh well, I mean, you're in darkness. Does a half orc have dark vision?
I don't think they do.
I don't think. Oh, they do. They do. So unfortunately, he can see you as well. You can see him. He can see you.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, and you're not stealthing or anything. There's no way you could get it from there. Fortunately.
I'm just gonna attack this guy because he's
Go for it.
very close to us.
Yes, he's injured as well. Little brain on legs. You can see where an eldritch blast has crushed some of the grey matter in it.
In fact, I walked. So I did 20, 30.
You still got 10 foot of movement. You get a bit closer. Yeah. You can get right up in there with that bad boy.
But I can't draw both my weapons, can I?
Yeah, unless you have the dual wielder feat, no. So yeah, you can only draw
Okay.
one at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy then, because it doesn't matter what attack. It
Sure.
six anyway. Right. Trouble. Pow!
That will hit for 10. Beautiful. That thing is critical now. It's barely able to keep itself standing.
And then I'm gonna use 10 feet of movement to move back.
Sure. Perfect. Alrighty. Got something. Just move yourself back to where you're going to be.
Yep, done.
Still with you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see the half orc comes walking out into the sewer, looking around and sees you. And he points a finger towards you and he tries to hit you with a firebolt.
Oh no.
7 fire damage, Sullivan. He launches at you for... Right, it was a 21 to hit for 7 fire damage. So I got a hit.
Oof.
Well, why that whispered? I don't remember what's happening whispering.
Ouch! He's got fingers, fire for fingers.
Bosco.
Okay. Lux is coming out of the air. 5, 10, 50. Oh wait, no. Was a first my lights. Boop.
Yep.
I can't lose them because they're gonna be a pain. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just put that over there. 25. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna have to dash.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
Yep, you step down in the water.
And yeah, I'll just quickly reposition the orbs now I can see him. And yeah, well, that's both my action and my bonus action, so I can't do anything this time.
Cool. With your orbs, by the way, do you have to reposition them like all at once, or can you just like?
Yeah, I can move them, so I can move them up to like 60 feet.
But is it like in one go, or is it like you can move and like break it up? Is it like a free action, or is it like specifically like as your bonus action you move them all
As a
at
bonus-
once?
You can move as a bonus action. You can on your turn you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range.
Okay, so that has to be done like you're not moving. You move all the lights and then you move. You can't be like I move and then I move my lights after that and then I move them again and then I move them
I
again.
only just move them first, just so I don't lose them without vision.
Yes,
so
but
they wanna,
that's what I mean. You'd have to move,
yeah.
stop, move your lights, and then keep and then start moving again. Effectively, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
Raynar's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will then dash 35, 40 to there. And he is going to take his rapier and his dagger, and he is going to fuck shit up. That is a non-natural 20 on the rapier, and a 17 on the... Even the shield, that'll fuck that guy, I think. Yep, he can't shield those, that's fine. So that is not the right dice. Yet that's gonna be. He stabs this guy with his rapier, through his like chest. He'll take him down non-lethally, knocking him unconscious. And then he will use, he's moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's still got 20 movement. So he'll dash towards the brain. He'll take his dagger. He'll stab with the dagger. For 5 damage, it's enough. He will kill the brain on legs. Because that doesn't look like normal. And
Esmac 2.0.
No,
it's like Esmeralda 2.0. That's definitely is not Ismart.
Yeah, that's
15,
not
20,
stuff.
Oh, yeah, Esmeralda, yeah, I swear.
50, 55, 60. He'll run forward. He'll grab the torch of Gabriella's corpse, basically, and he'll run forward with it into the chamber. And then he'll call from in here, and he'll say, Logan's unconscious, and I have no idea what the fuck that thing is. That's his turn. Goblin does things. Intellect Devourer is dead. Gabriella, death saving throw, please.
Wah. Yeah.
That's one's failure. Logan, death saving throw, please. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, God. Oh.
That's 2 failures for Logan.
Shit.
Sullivan.
No.
Oh, my God. Where is... Oh, no. Where is this? What is this fool? 15. 20. Oh, 40. Boom.
Okay, Sullivan, you rush into this room and you see standing on the other side of that stone pillar with the recess in that I described earlier. There is this humanoid figure with a purple skin, wet, almost frog-like texture, long tentacles
devil's name
hanging
is
from
that?
its mouth, a skull cap on its bulbous rear head, as a mind flayer stares at you. And as you enter, you would just hear in your mind, oh, what a
no.
shame. I was hoping I was only going to have to make the boy forget me. And you see he's like reaching for the pillar.
Okay. I'm like, oh, Logan. Okay, I'm gonna try to medicine check him.
Sure, make a medicine check.
Phew. Oof! Just about. Does that save?
That's a success. Logan is stabilized.
Oh, I'm going to regret this after, but must be done.
Anything else, Sullivan?
There's not much you can do, really.
Alrighty. It is the Mind Flayer's turn. The Mind Flayer will... he's a mean son of a bitch.
Oh no.
I know they get to the pumped up.
Hi, I'm Harna. My players are level 1, and I put them up against a Mind Flayer, which is a challenge 7 creature. 4 level 7 characters probably would struggle to fight this thing. Welcome to Dragon Heist. So he is going to point a finger at you, and he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast a psionic ability, actually, and he is going to try to dominate you.
Me?
I count the spell.
Yes, you, Sullivan. So if you can make me a wisdom save, please.
I counter spell.
Fuck. Wisdom saving throw. Oh,
Please.
beautiful.
F. You are dominated by this lovely individual.
Dominate
he-
me, mummy.
He's a lovely, slippery,
what is going on with
tentacly
me?
boy. You are charmed by him. Oh, you have advantage of saving throw, actually, because you'd be fighting him, technically. So roll it again.
Oh, beautiful. So if I get them, do I know I'll be dominated or no?
You would be... I'll describe you the spell if it takes effect. So just roll and see if you...
Reroll.
Yeah, you're dominated. So you're charmed. So basically, you regard this creature as your, like... you can't attack him with harmful abilities or magical effects. And while you're charmed, they basically can influence you a bit better with, like, persuasion and stuff. But basically, it can telepathically communicate with you while you're conscious as a free action, and then you have to do your best to obey that action. And then if you complete the order and you don't receive further direction from the creature, you just defend yourself to like the best of your ability. So like you'll do do anything it takes to defend yourself from any threats or anything like that. You still regard Logan and stuff is your ally, and like Raynor is your ally and things. But then this creature is also your ally, and then you have to do what it says above all else. Even that would contradict what you normally do. So it might be like fight Raynor or kill Logan, and you would be like, yes, I will do that because you're dominated. So it's an 8th level spell basically.
Wow.
It's fucking strong. So he will point at Raynor, and he will say telepathically in your mind, try to stop him from reaching me, and make sure no one follows me through. And he is going to then, ding-a-ling-a-dong, use his object interaction. He produces a small stone eye, and he presses it into the circular indentation in the stone pillar. And an opaque black doorway magically opens in the south wall to the south. He then removes the stone as part of the object interaction. He just touches it and takes it away. It's like kind of like a key card. And then he just walks into the hole in the wall, the magical black portal, and he just vanishes. And the black portal remains. So your instructions were to stop the boy from getting to him and to prevent anyone from following him.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Grimshar is unconscious, but not making death saves. Bosco, you're up. Gabriella is in front of you, bleeding out in the sewer.
Yes, that's fine. Screw it, not joking. I'm gonna stand up there. Oh, I'm gonna get in my backpack. I'm gonna put out this big old plaster. I'll slap it on the forehead. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna draw like a smiley face.
Cool.
And then, which is my kill wounds.
Amazing. Gabriella, you're back up at 5 hit points.
What the hell was that? Oh,
then,
you heard.
Thank you. Over 15.
Fair enough.
I run. I put my lights. I can't see.
That's
them.
fine. Raynor has a torch as well, so he should be lighting the way for you as well.
Can't see anything.
Hang on, let me move that torch. Has that helped?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll be here for me.
Alrighty. Raynor's turn. Raynor is going to assess the situation. People are on the ground and stuff, and he'll move 5, 10. He doesn't regard you as an enemy, Logan, so he will leave your attack opportunity range towards the portal.
So I can't try to grapple him, can I? As a reaction,
you'd have to have a ready attack. You can swing at him. Just regular. You can non-lethally or swing at him, or you could just tell him as well. You can be like, "Don't stop."
Don't.
Or,
What are you doing? Don't follow him. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. He said not to follow him.
I didn't hear it say that.
Maybe there's a reason why.
Maybe. What about Floon? They said they'd
yes.
seen Floon, and he'll ignore the portal and at your actually just make a persuasion check. That seems fun. Come on, slippery, artful dodger.
Persuasion. My persuasion's not very good.
That's pretty good. He's like, probably not worth the fight. If it did that to Logan, who knows? And he'll move, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then he'll bonus action dash. 35, 40. And he'll get here and he'll be like, the room's empty. I don't know where they are. There's some curtains. But I can't see anyone. I'll wait. I'm not going to go any further on my own in case something happens. And he'll wait there and he'll ready in action to move with whoever goes with him and he'll light the way. That's that. They're gone. They're gone. Gabriella, you're up.
Cool. She'll get up. So, Floon should be. She did see him in the room, correct?
You did see Floon. Yes, you saw Grimshar, the orc who's like unconscious next to you in the sewer water. Who's like luckily not landed face first into it.
He should be in the large room, the one next to the pillar one. That's what I saw.
There's no one in here. It's empty.
Fuck.
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
Oh
What?
God. I'll just give him a moment. I'll just take care of. Oh no, never mind. She will move.
Yep. Half speed because you are half movement because you gotta stand up.
Yep.
You can dash if you'd like. You come in, you see
yes.
Logan is unconscious, like where you left him. He didn't get a chance to move any further after.
Has anybody taken care of Logan?
Logan's very bad. I managed to stabilize him for now, but he
great.
needs some healing.
That'll have to do for now. Bosco, could you please do the thing again to me?
Maybe not. Maybe we should just leave him there for now.
No.
Or if we must.
5, 6.
Sullivan, you'd see a giant, like, happy face plaster on her forehead.
Alright. This is where I saw him last. Maybe he went down the corridor to the right? I'm not sure. And that'll be your turn.
Alright. Yeah, you think if you spend an action, you could, try to track this blood trail, because there's so much blood in this room, it's hard to tell where it might have gone, but, the trail could have led, down the corridor to the left, behind one of the curtains, maybe. It's hard to tell.
Raynar, could you help me out a bit? And we're finding some tracks. Maybe we can follow them.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Sullivan,
Thank you.
you're up next.
Okay. Is this a door here?
Yes, there's a door next to Logan.
There's another door here as well.
Alright, go check it.
Let me see. I'm gonna go check the door.
Yep. You gonna, check it, or just kick it open,
It's gonna open. Fuck it.
Okay.
There's no time to be checking for traps.
You open it. Inside this room, there is straw pellets, kind of laying on the ground. Straw pallets, sorry. Rusty manacles are bolted to the walls. It seems like some kind of cell or sleeping quarters, maybe. I'm not sure.
Can I go inside?
Yeah.
It looks like it's a cell here. Nothing here.
Alright.
In fact, no. Can I use investigation to investigate this stealth, see if we can find any clues or anything?
Yeah, you can use your action if you want to look for any clues. Yeah. Just being an investigation check.
12.
Nothing really overly standing out to you here. Nothing super obvious.
Okay, there's nothing here. Whatever's being held in here is not hidden. There's no clue what it was. Okay, so I was there, so I still got 30 feet movement. So there's another door here. I'll open this door.
Okay, you've used your action and you use updated interactions, so you're not going to open it this turn.
Oh,
Next
okay.
turn you'll be able
Okay, fine.
to. Alright, Bosco, you're up.
So I'm gonna walk in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I see the portal? Is it
The
still
black
up?
portal is still there, yeah.
So that's 20. Where's the portal? There. Okay. He's gonna go 25.
Oh, don't go into the portal, my friend. We don't know what's lying ahead. Remember last time when you split the party? What happened?
I'm gonna action dash into the pool. Bosco's a curious fella.
Okay, cool. Bosco, leaves your attack range. Sullivan, do you attack him? He's going for the portal. He's going to go in the portal. It's a complete. You should stop him at any cost.
My friend, don't go there. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm sorry. And then I try
You
to
can
hit him.
non-lethally attack him. You can try to knock him unconscious.
Lethally.
Nope.
No, lethally. Seven
22.
damage.
7 damage. Bosco.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and you keep moving.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
Bosco,
friend,
walk through the
that's-
portal and
don't be
vanish.
fool. No, my friend, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Oh no. What are you doing?
Bosco, we will come back to what happens after your turn. Probably next week.
Oh no.
Radar is going to attempt to help Gabriella, trying to find Floon. Logan is still unconscious on the ground, if his intelligence reduced to 0. A bit catatonic. Sullivan is trying to search. Still dominated.
How did I forget about Logan is down? For some reason I thought he was healed.
Nope. You literally walked right past him and then dashed to the door.
I don't know why he's healed.
He's stabilized.
He's stabilized, he's fine. Bosco has entered through a portal and chasing down, unbeknownst to him, a mind flare. And that's where we're going to stop for today. See you next time, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.